display last night in Washington. You want to talk about players not playing games and being fined for it? You threw one of the best guys out in the league because of it. Like, you threw one of the best guys out who could have just sat. No, they wanted the marquee matchup. And I'll get into the Bam Adebayo stuff, the fraudulent, awful, disgusting charade that it was. That's what it was. That wasn't basketball being played out there. You have a tanking problem, and Washington added to it last night. Fouling up 30 points, sending them to the free throw line, giving them rebounds to get more shots, 43 free throws. You have a problem, NBA. Tanking is one of them. The officials are another. Star power. You can't get them on the court at the same time because they sit out games. I want to give Jay Stu credit for this take because it helps make the argument. Did you guys see the injury report for Thursday night? Did you see who's on the injury report? After the game, Joe Mazzulla didn't like what happened, and he made a reference regarding his principal who would actually throw somebody out and not the hall monitor. Like, cute. Maybe he's fine for it, maybe not. I agree with him. I agree. It's a bad look. It was a bad look from him. It's a bad look from Jaylen. It's a bad look from the crew. It's a bad look for the refs. It's a bad look for the NBA. But when you watch a team that's tanking, allowing someone else to do that, it's fraudulent. It was terrible. It was horrific. And guess who might not play tomorrow night now? Because they're petty. The Celtics have Jason Tatum questionable. Derek White, questionable. In the only matchup this year the Celtics will have on the road against Oklahoma City. Also on national television. And now they might sit Jason Tatum? It's a problem, NBA, and it's embarrassing. Tanking, fraudulent numbers, players not playing when they can, the refs. It was a really, really bad night for the NBA last night. Bad for Jaylen. Bad for the Celtics because they lost. They were in it. They fought hard. I actually want to give them credit for the loss. It's not a moral victory or anything like that. They were in it all night, but you lost to Victor Wembanyama, the face of the league and potentially the best player in the league. It was just a bad night for the NBA. But you know what? We're talking about it. And we're leading off with it tonight. But that Bam Adebayo, absolute fraud. Smelly, suspect, tanking, loser, Wizards franchise. After the game, Coach Bo is, great performance. I was there for LeBron 61. That was horrific. Terrible to watch. Letting guys break a record. Frauds. Bad night for the NBA overall. You've heard enough from me. Let's hear from you guys at 617-779-0985. I know Skaz is ready to go. He put on his headset. He's ready. We'll hear from him. Street Team Joe's here as well. We got Jake back there. We're going till 10 o'clock tonight. I'm mad at the NBA. They're all frauds. Tanking frauds, and they have multiple problems. We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. Join us on YouTube as well. I'm Joe Murray here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe. You're listening to Joe.
or by the official. But here's the most egregious part about this, Janae, Doggy. Check this out. You have a situation, the crew chief is Tyler Ford. Sias Mehta is an underling. He's not the crew chief. And Tyler Ford missed the call. That was who Jaylen Brown approached. And then the official, Mehta, he comes in and ejects him. Why? It was none of your business. You had nothing to do with the play. It was not your call. And you're not the chief. You're not the crew chief. Who the hell do you think you are?
I will say this. We are talking about it. I did lead off with it. Street Team Joe kept telling me all night long how many points Bam Adebayo had. So that got me watching. And then when it was 70 points, I went, all right, let me watch what's going on. And then I watched Fraudulence. And it was a bad night, which it could have been a great night. Celtics, Wemby. Oh, it was just the NBA was, it got me. I'm actually a little bit of ashamed today. It was bad. Officiating, tanking. It was all on display. It truly was. But Stephen A. thinks Jaylen Brown was right. What say you at 617-779-0985? Skaz, we worked the game last night. Well, you worked the Bruins. We watched the game. We had a nice fast post game last night. All right, let's start with Jaylen Brown. I think at the time you and I agreed that he got a little aggressive and probably
he deserved to be thrown out.
He did it to himself.
Yeah.
I also do agree that it was a foul. Do you?
Sure.
Did he flop?
Yes.
Okay. So I thought everything was fact. He went over the line, he got fouled, and he flopped. I also feel that as though the crew chief should throw him out. The rookie shouldn't. And I do think that the league needed that to happen last night, like have both guys play. And it would have been the first time you got Tatum and Brown versus like a legit opponent. And the league missed that yesterday.
Yeah, and I think the league, that's kind of their thing. They almost a self-inflicted load management for Jaylen Brown last night. We complain about that a lot, and then the league, the ref decides to send Jaylen Brown home early. But no one to blame but Jaylen Brown. It's his fault. He overreacted. I don't really think there's any other way to look at it. I don't expect how you would think anything other than him getting tossed in that situation. It's a tough look for the Celtics. Bad spot for it to happen. That early in the game, especially when Jaylen was playing so well. That was the thing too. He was lighting it up.
7 assists.
Yeah, already. A bunch of rebounds, 20 points or whatever it was at that point in the game already too. So, every player in the NBA is frustrated by the refs. I don't know. Obviously, Jaylen Brown seems to think he has a bigger gripe than some players. And, on certain nights, I'm sure that is the case. You look at the Celtics free throw attempts. They've been dead last in the league for the majority of the season. I think, people would argue that's because of the three-point attempts. Jaylen Brown would tell you that they go to the basket, more this season, and they're still dead last in free throw attempts. But I don't come away from last night blaming anyone but Jaylen Brown for that. And it's also a game that, the Celtics could have won, too, if Jaylen Brown plays that game. And they're in the middle of, an Eastern Conference playoff race where they have a little bit of breathing room because the Knicks, have lost. The Cavs don't look like quite the same team since the break. So, they have that going for them. But you had a chance to beat the Spurs and kind of, re-announce yourself to the league with Tatum and Brown both back. And unfortunately, that didn't happen because Jaylen Brown lost to school.
I agree with you on all that. I'm down with that. What are your thoughts on the new NBA free throw king, Bam Adebayo?
I don't blame Bam. I blame the Washington Wizards.
Oh, you know what? I probably should say it kind of sucks for Bam, right?
I think it sucks for Bam big time.
It sucks for Bam.
Is he the first guy ever to play a team that's tanking in the NBA? Is he the first guy ever to have his team go out of their way to get him some stats? No.
No, because when
the
Kobe game, he did it in 3 quarters. Didn't he? Yeah. No, did that into the 4th?
Yes.
The Booker game, I remember that
was shameful, and they lost.
Yeah.
The Booker game, they lost, and they went out of their way to get him 70. At least Bam's team won. In the Kobe game, no other Laker took a shot in the final 7 minutes of the game.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant had 2 assists in that game. Bam Adebayo had 3 last night. So do I think what Bam did was a great display of basketball? No. But do I think it's the most fraudulent thing ever, and the outrage today is over the top? Yes. Teams have sucked and been tanking forever. Guys, especially in that league, go after records all the time. The free throws are, insane, but I saw multiple compilations of every single foul that took place in that game. They weren't really cheap fouls. Like, Bam was getting shot attempts up. He was getting to the line. I certainly think the biggest winner out of the whole thing is Wilt. Because now all the Kobe fans and NBA fans in general are really going to tell you how Wilt is the all-time points leader, because no one is going to say that Bam Adebayo has the most points in an NBA game in the history of the league. So I think Wilt's really the big winner. But, yeah, I think the outrage to the Bam thing is a little crazy. The NBA has had teams that suck and tank for every year of my entire life. Guys have gone after records every year. It's not Bam's fault. The Wizards are terrible, and they, kept fouling him. They could have not fouled him.
It's true. Well, the hero, Bam Adebayo, as I've read today, that he deserves this record for what he's given to the game of basketball.
Yeah, that I don't agree with.
Would you agree it was a bad night for the NBA?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think what Bam did was like a good product or anything like that, but I think the outrage is a little misplaced.
Do you think the Celtics are now going to be petty and won't play Jason Tatum tomorrow night against the defending champions?
I don't think so, because it would be more petty if it was Jaylen that was sitting. I think Tatum is, that's a real reason.
Oh,
like, if it was Jaylen they sat, then okay, we can have the conversation.
Jaylen's done this before this year. Remember, he went off at a ref and then got all the calls in the next game. That could happen on Thursday night. I'm looking forward to that one. I hope Tatum plays, but based off of the injury report, Pritchard probably is back, and White and Tatum are probably out. Tough watch last night, everybody. It was a tough watch. Your thoughts at 617-779-0985. Skaz, you might have to queue up the calls here. Street Team Joe just got me logged in. Who we starting off with tonight?
Let's go to Sean in the car.
Sean, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Joe? So I got a couple thoughts on this. I think the NBA has just been unwatchable for 10, 15 years. They've done this to themselves. They call every tiny little – if you touch someone – the LeBron thing where you don't even touch LeBron and he gets a call. Guys are taking 5, 6, 7 steps without travel. The NBA has become so unwatchable that these players have grown accustomed to getting all these calls. So, I have a few other thoughts on it, but it's just like, I don't know, the NBA is just like, they've done it to themselves.
I think the tanking's a huge issue. They got to figure it out. What the Wizards did last night was atrocious. Skaz is right. We probably shouldn't blame Bam. Like, if it was a likable, is Bam unlikable? Probably not.
I think Bam's pretty likable.
Yeah, him and Tatum are real good friends, right?
Very close friends.
I'm trying to think of another guy. John Morant. It would be probably considered a fraud, right? Maybe because of his.
I don't know if he's hitting that many free throws.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to find another guy that might be like comparable. But because it's Bam and the Heat, maybe it's me. I have a bias towards it. But the Wizards, that's pathetic. And that's the team that's going to tank to try to get the number 1 pick. This is why I go back to my ping pong balls, guys. I want to remove ping pong balls for nights like last night.
Yeah, how many ping pong balls would the Wizards
10,000
lose for last night?
10,000.
The Joe Murray ping pong scale.
I'm serious. For those who haven't heard it before, they're trying to find ways to make the lottery better or avoid tanking. And I think that they should have a team a certain amount of ping pong balls for the year. And at the end of the year, however many balls you have left, that's how many you get, and that's where you end up with your pick. And last night, no tongue-in-cheek, the Wizards lost their balls.
Did they have them, Joe, in the first place?
No. That was pathetic. Street Team Joe's updating me all night. He's got 40 points at halftime.
30 in the first quarter.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, dude, yeah. And then I saw you in the hallway. Remember, I go, dude, he's got 70.
Well, that's the crazy thing, too. If he, sat after the third quarter and had, 70 or whatever it was, people would be like...
I wouldn't even talk about this tonight.
One of the great games, really impressive. But that's it. That would have been the story. But now, because he beat Kobe and the way it played out in those final minutes, everyone is very upset. How about who's the guy that had the sack record for a while there, and then Favre tanked it? And the guy's all
that's
mad
right.
about it?
Michael Strahan broke it, and the other guy wants his record back.
Yeah, because he took a dive. Now it's Myles Garrett, but yeah.
Yeah, no, there was a guy who was pissed.
He was really mad.
He went at Favre.
That's right.
At the Super Bowl or something.
It was
right?
at a card show.
Yeah, a card show. That's exactly what it was.
That's kind of what it reminded me of.
Don't come up to me about something I've done to you in your life at a card show. That is funny, though. Imagine, hey, Joe, you sold me some bad weed back in whatever.
98.
That's all I got for you. Let's talk to... Oh, my God, it's Stretch. Stretch.
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
How you doing?
It's been a long time, Joe. Been a long time.
How you doing, man? What's going down?
I'm all right. How you and Skaz doing?
I'm great. Skaz is back there. You know,
Stretch, we miss you, man. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I just wanted to call and say the NBA last night really made me mad, Joe. I love the game. I love the game. All games, all sports. But Bam Adebayo, 83 points? Come on. That right there is not as special as Kobe, man. I'm not going to go through that. Oh, my God, that's just ridiculous. And then let's talk about Jaylen Brown. He was fouled. I love the Spurs. That's my team. But he was fouled, but he didn't have to go as hard as he did. He should have just came out and played a little bit harder. That's the way I feel about that situation. But Bam Adebayo, 83 points, that right there should have an asterisk next to it.
Damn right.
That's all I'm going to say, Joe, man. You and Skaz, I'm going to keep listening. I'm going to try to call back later, but that was atrocious.
I'm glad it got you to call in, Stretch. You're the real winner tonight. Thank you so much, sir.
Stretch, a Spurs fan. I thought he was a New York guy.
I thought he was a New York guy, too. Stretch, the first man on the night show to smoke a blunt with us.
Bong, I believe.
Oh, it was a bong.
I thought we got the old noise effect there. I could be wrong. It was a celebratory, though.
It was very... Was it the Celtics?
Might have been the Celtics. I think it was. This is for you, he said.
Yeah, and he was like... And I could breathe it in, man, from the phone. We got Thomas in West Roxbury. What's up, Thomas?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How you doing, bud?
Before I get to my take, Joe, I didn't know that you were from Hyde Park. I honestly thought you were from the North Shore, born and raised. I had no idea you were from Hyde Park.
Oh, do you know our intern, Kevin Pumfret, though? Because he was all about... He's Westie guy. And
yes, I see Kevin Pumfret at a bar in West Roxbury.
Okay, see that.
Every weekend.
So Thomas, you get it now. That's what guys don't get about our area is we're all at the core of one of these bars that I don't even know, the West. I don't know what's opened anymore.
Yes, I see Kevin at the West, basically every weekend.
But we're all townies, so we all know each other. Hyde Park, Rossi, West. It's all the same, right? So.
Oh, exactly. No, that's why I thought it was funny to mention that because I honestly thought you were from somewhere in the North Shore.
I live on the North Shore now, but I'm
right. I thought you were born and raised.
I grew up near the Georgia.
Right, but to my take, also last night, resilient team we are. I mean, Brown getting ejected, Tatum on a bum Achilles, no Pritchard. We're such a team. I mean, that Spurs team, you're on the road. They're 15-1, I think, since February 1st. Spurs are a wagon, and we were competing with them basically till the end. I think that Tatum getting subbed out after his personal 7-0 run was absolutely bogus. The Spurs went on a 7 or 8-0 run right after he got subbed out. I think Tatum was getting some momentum, getting comfortable. I think taking him out there was the complete wrong call. And I love Joe. I'm not saying I should be the coach, but I just want to know what you think about that. I'll shut up and listen, okay?
All right, man. Appreciate you, bud. I think it was just about minutes and him getting acclimated. I didn't think he should have came back in the Cavs game when they were up 15 or 20. So that's just my thought on that one. Bunch of people reacting to this one. Just got a couple of tweets. Add Joey Murr if you want to tweet me, or you can just join us on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, search 98.5 The Sports Hub. Old Man to the Moon writes, I already came to the conclusion that I'm going to be complaining about the referees in every sport until the day I die. It's like taxes. You're right. One thing I did want to say, and I only reference this because we're all partners here at the station, and you know, I only catch the beginning of Felger Mass because I'm on Nesson at 4 o'clock every day. So if you go check out that show too, at 4 o'clock, Boston's Enter the Chat. But I just heard Felger, and he kind of made it about Jaylen Brown, and I think he was right. But I think the way the league was last night is why people don't like the NBA. We had a caller mention, and it's been like this for a while. I would say for the last 2 or 3 years, it's been less LeBron fatigue. You're starting to see, less Steph Curry fatigue. So they're looking for that next face of the game. I think they tried Ant Edwards. He became Campman to me. He's coming around. He was the All-Star Game MVP. Jaylen Brown wants to and does campaigns to be a superstar, and I don't know if it's getting over. While Jason Tatum, I think is a top 5-10 player in the league, face of the game type guy, but has to do things uncharacteristic and people don't like it. So, what is it? Luka at one point was a star player. Now look at him, right? It's, Wemby's the guy. Wemby's probably going to save the game. Jokic is the best player, but is it international basketball that's, hard for people to relate to these guys? What is it? And this is why I keep saying I think Jason Tatum will be the American face of the NBA after Steph Curry and LeBron. Yeah, I know they're pushing Ant Edwards, but to me, it is Jason Tatum. And I think it's hard for some people to relate to these guys or have some sort of I root for that guy. Wemby's a guy I can root for. 7'4", 8, the wingspan left to right. It's incredible. The guy is insanely awesome. The other thing I'll say about SGA is, to me, he is clearly the MVP of the league this year. Clearly. But he's quiet, right? He's like a silent assassin and doesn't do much for the game. Doesn't do much. Some guy just said, dude, Townie, Boston is, I know, it's been cleansed for 50 years. You live on Hyde Park Ave. Good for you, bro. I was a townie. Just admit it. When you're from there, you're a townie. Admit it. 617-779-0985. Let's talk to Ben on tanking. What's up, Ben?
Hey, I've got a solution to the tanking problem. Get rid of the ping pong balls entirely, and you do a skills competition. You elect one person from each team. You put the little spots on the court. Layups are worth 1. Shots from the elbow worth 3. 3-pointers worth 5. Whatever team wins it gets first pick. Whatever team loses it gets pick 15. Get rid of the ping pong balls altogether.
Well, listen, there's ways to change the game, but the ping pong balls is one of them. And listen, I'm trying. I don't know what the solution is, Ben. I really don't know. But the only you want to get rid of the ping pong balls? What's the other option? Envelopes? Mystery? Should we do mystery boxes like cards? I don't know what to do, but all I have is balls. That's all I'm at right now.
No, I'm saying get rid of the ping pong balls altogether, and you do a skills competition.
Oh no!
Yeah, you televise it.
No. We're not changing the game that way. I kind of like you being creative, though. Kelly is in Tewksbury. Hey, Kelly.
Oh, hey, guys. Thanks for having me. I just wanted to say that I completely agree. I think Jaylen Brown deserved to be taken out. You have a responsibility to your teammates, and he let them down. They lost the game because he was ejected. If he was playing, I think that they had a solid chance of winning.
Me too.
You have a responsibility to not overreact and to have, you get paid millions of dollars. You should be able to, regulate yourself and be able to stay in that game. And I just think that he was the reason that we lost.
Hey, Kelly, I'll say this. I don't think that they're going to enable him, meaning like Joe Mazzulla backed him, right? Even Jason Tatum's backed him after the game, like the players, even Stephen A. Smith. So, I don't want to call that enablement, but it's almost like they're going to give him a pass for last night.
I do think it's enablement.
No, I know. In a way, though, like I feel like he's going to get the benefit in the next game now.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your call. Appreciate you. 617-779-0985. Skaz, my phone is wacky dacky again. Remember the inflatable? What do they call that guy? The wacky?
Wacky waving and inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Yeah. We got a guy, Adam, back there.
Adam's here in the building.
Adam Klonsky, shout out to him. New England Revolution. I talked to Griffin Yao today. Cool dude. We were talking Seaport restaurants.
There you go, Joe. That's your way into these guys' heart.
That's why I told him, I go, hey, you want to meet for some butter cake at Del Frisco's some night? Love butter cake.
You think Will Sands has takes on butter cake?
I'll ask him. We're getting to know all the guys now. Brooklyn Reigns, Matt Polster, big gamer. Matt Turner's joined the show. We got our guys last year, Eli Feingold, Peyton Miller's the young guy. They still talk about him as the young guy. We'll talk to Will Sands later. We'll take a quick break. We'll get you caught up. A lot is happening in the sports world. It's happening. We'll take a quick break. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Essential Sports Hub headline presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Patriots make a big move today. They back at the league. Biggest game of the year. Sit Jason Tatum now on national TV. But we're all in agreement that Jaylen Brown should have been ejected last night. I also think he was fouled. I also think he did flop. And I also think he had an agenda. And I don't agree with the rookie ref throwing him out. But overall, he was thrown out. Stephen A. doesn't agree. Jason Tatum didn't agree. Joe Mazzulla certainly did not agree. We'll hear from you guys at 617-779-0985. We got Lacar. He's in Boston. What's up, Lacar?
Hey, what's happening? Yeah, but you got to remember, though, Jaylen Brown, he's a human being. He's got feelings like everybody else. The question I have, does the league suspend the refs or fine them when they're not making the calls like they should? There's 3 refs normally time on the NBA floor. All 3 of them couldn't see that? Come on now.
Lacar, he doesn't get he doesn't,
fined too.
Well, he doesn't get suspended. He might get fined. Mazzulla might get fined because he had some cheeky comments after the game.
Yeah, but the refs cannot keep doing that to the players.
But you're right. But Lacar, just so you know, to be consistent, earlier in the year he called out the refs and he was right.
Right.
And they didn't.
San Antonio at the Garden.
Yeah, and they didn't fine him.
Yeah, yes, they did. I think they did.
Oh, they did. I'll look that up. Well. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. You know what he did? He actually tweeted out "effing find me." You're right about that. He did. Yeah, I'm curious what happens, but I feel like the Celtics at this point, because of the injury report now, I wonder if they sit Jason Tatum out tomorrow, and I don't think that's good for the league either.
Well, they're making the big bucks. I mean, they used to do the same thing with Al Horford. They can't play back-to-back games.
That's right. And that's another problem with the league, Lacar, is that they yell at these guys or they fine them and they fine the teams if the guys don't play in back-to-backs or play consistent games. Hey, they got to get this thing right, man.
San Antonio, a former head coach used to do that to save them for the playoffs.
That's damn right.
He started that.
Absolutely right, Lacar. Appreciate your call, my man. I want to look that up. It was against San Antonio. It was a Saturday night. Jaylen Brown refs. Look it up. Jaylen Brown refs Saturday in Boston. He, after the game went off, he said, bleeping, fine me. I got to go back in the archives on that one. But it did happen. But last night, Jaylen Brown ejected, had to be held back from his team. Justin's in Lynn. Justin.
Hey, Joe, as somebody I just want to add my opinion. As somebody that's getting in the media, I am appalled with the league for throwing him out. I do think he overreacted, but I think I am appalled with the league because it's a bad look for the league, and the league needs to do something about it. And sometimes the best of the emotions gets to you. Listen, he was right, but I think it's a bad look for the league as well.
All right, Justin, I appreciate it's a bad look for the league. The league, I don't think the league's had a good year. Don't think the league has had a good year whatsoever. Whatever. Well, I mean, they're making their money and they got their TV deals and they're back on NBC and they're playing, their music and their songs and and all that. Right now, the league's dominated by Oklahoma City. It's almost okay. People are going to think this is a green team or take. The league needs the Celtics this year. They need them. Detroit and Cade Cunningham aren't going to do it. They want New York to be there. They stink. I know they're in it, but come on. Do people really think the New York Knicks are contenders this year? No. The Cleveland Cavaliers made a trade for James Harden, not contenders. The league needs the Celtics. How about that? Is that a green teamer? Skaz? Skaz, is it green teaming when I say the NBA needs the Celtics?
No.
No, they need the Celtics this year out of the East. Come on. You think Cade Cunningham's going to pull up the ratings?
I think the Knicks do fine.
Yeah, they suck. They're not going.
They beat the Celtics last year.
Doesn't matter. What's this year? You know I'm right. Hey, by the way, you know who else I'm right about? Ron Harper Jr. My guy. It's my guy. 22 points last night. And speaking of betting, because Sammy P's here, when are they going to put Ron Harper betting odds for points on DraftKings or a book? Every night I take the over. Every night. They're afraid. They're scared.
The Joe Murray over.
The Joe Murray over every single night. Ron Hopper over. They're afraid. He had 22 last night. Anyway, Sammy P's here, everybody. We'll bring him in. Chicken dinner, Fox, all that. We're waiting for our own chicken dinner. I don't think Sammy knows what he's getting into tonight. But we'll bring him in studio. Coming up next, I'm Joe Murray. And by the way, this hour of the Sports Hub has been brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off an extra oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. We'll talk to you guys right after this. His name is Sam Pejanovich. People will may recognize him formerly of Nesson, of Chicken Dinner. I see him on with Dan Patrick on Fox Sports. Is that where it is? What is that on?
He's everywhere now. I don't keep it in track, but he's built just a dynasty by himself. And he left ESPN, right? Because they weren't taking care of him. So he left, did his own thing. That would have been, 2007? Mm-hmm. And look at him, still going strong 20 years later.
I saw him on a couple of Adam Sandler movies.
Well, have you heard the story about how I left them with a ticket? The big ticket?
Yes.
Well, relatively big. So I went in there a couple weeks before the last Super Bowl, which was KC, Philly. And the week before the Super Bowl, they do the NFL awards show. So we're on the podcast or whatever, and we're all shooting the breeze. And I go into my pocket, and I rip out a ticket. And it's a 30-1 shot on Saquon to win offensive player. Yep. And at the time, I knew he was going to win. So I have this piece of paper for about $3, and I say, hey, if he wins, this is for the show. And that just – they'll never forget that,
Oh, that was a big one. I remember that. It went. You had the ticket. I remember when you got the ticket.
I had 6 of them. So I parted with one. I could probably use the money now, but it is what it is.
Well, Sammy P, better extraordinaire.
Oh.
Should we? What? No, I'm going to call you better extraordinaire.
I had a bet the other day. I loved it. I bet some Spurs to beat Celtics in the finals.
Oh, so dude, that's why I'm upset about last night. We'll do betting stuff. You can also call in and talk to Sammy if you'd like. 617-779-0985. We're on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com and search 98.5 The Sports. I'll pull that right up so you can see it. Sammy does a podcast, Chicken Dinner. It's been very popular over the last couple of years. So give that a follow. Sammy, I thought yesterday was a terrible day for the NBA. They've had their gambling issues, right? They've had literally coaches and players, FBI investigations. We know about it.
Let's not forget Tim Donaghy, the referee.
From years ago, who I used to interview all the time, and he would tell me all these stories. But the league's in a better place now regarding that stuff, what we think. But there's tanking, right? There's MVP odds. There's, who's going to be the MVP? How many games can you play? There's so much. The tanking is terrible. But I thought last night was bad. I don't want to blame Bam for what happened, but that was ridiculous and horrible. And on the same night, Jaylen Brown's kicked out of a game against, potential MVP, NBA Finals matchup. It was just a bad night for the NBA, and really the tanking and everything on top of it, the All-Star game, it's been pretty bad for the NBA.
I would put it this way. It's not aesthetically sexy basketball when a guy scores 83 on, 43 free throws. There's no fluidity to the game. It's whistle, stoppage, bounce, 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 shoot, bounce, 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 shoot. That's what that was last night. And the game took forever. I don't know if you saw the runtime. I didn't see it, but it had to be. I mean, most basketball games are about 2:30, 2:45. That game probably took 3 hours plus. And it was not a pretty thing to watch. I wouldn't pay to watch that game. Now, the Kobe game was much different. He was just jacking. I mean, he was turning around from the elbow. Pew! He was firing. He shot a lot of free throws in that one, too, but not 43 foul shots for Bam last night.
It was a tough watch. And, Street Team Joe, he's a young kid. He's in his 20s. And
does he think Bam's top 5 now?
Well, oh, my God. Did you know about this? Everything he does is top 5. Whenever he oh, that's a top 5 food. Oh, that's top 5. She's my top 5. And he's not here to defend himself, but
he'll be back.
But you said, oh, so is he top 5 now? And it probably is.
I did not know that. I listened on the way in. I did not hear it on the way in. By the way, you made me laugh 3 times. I wish Skaz was here. I like looking at Skaz for affirmation.
You can see him,
Oh, there he is. Oh, stand up, Skaz.
No, you can see him in the corner over there.
So answering the phones back.
By the way, Skaz is here for the wit. He has lots of takes, but he's very, very sneaky, cheeky, witty. It's very.
I love.
He's got
Skaz.
Side comments that are very great.
Well, he didn't come to my cookout, but I still love Skaz.
Oh, the cookout.
He couldn't come to the cookout.
Tough.
He's like a last minute bail guy.
Skaz is getting married, and he's
just bought a house.
He bought a house too.
Going on.
Can't go to the cookout. I just bought a house.
There's a lot going on.
It's a good reason, Skaz.
I have so many stories, and we don't have much time. So I'm driving in, right, from Medford Kid, and 3 things you said. I didn't write these down, so I hope I can remember all 3 to pay this off. Number 1 was when you guys said you did a celebration bong with a listener.
Yes. Well, we didn't smoke. The
I know.
listener did it.
I figured he wasn't here.
His
but
name is Stretch.
We did it together, is what you basically alluded to.
Yeah.
I laughed out loud at that. The second thing, mid-sentence, he goes, "Yep, I'm on Nesson 4 to 6 every day." Cool, bro.
Got to get those plugs in.
That's called
Cool,
a flex.
bro.
That's called a flex.
And then the third thing, you got this kid call in from Hyde Park, and you go, "Do you know so-and-so?" And he goes, "Yeah, I drink with him every Friday."
Our former
This is
intern.
not the show of the people. I don't know what is.
Sammy, those are all accurate. Yes, all that is accurate.
3 fantastic moments in a very short pocket.
Well, now you're here. This is another great moment. So it's okay. We got that out of the way.
Yep.
Thank you for the flex on that. Nesson every day, 4:00. Boston's entered the chat. That's where Sammy cut his teeth there for a little while.
Yeah.
And now, who knows? Sammy, I'm telling Sammy, I'm going to put you over now. I think you are an excellent talent. I know you do television, which makes more money, by the way.
I'm a radio guy, though. I started in radio
what I was
at
gonna say.
19.
You are a radio guy. You're great on television. This is your home. This is your family. This is what I think you should be doing. So we'll find out what Sammy will be doing soon because he's doing everything. And I know you were everywhere for the Super Bowl. Real quick, I just had a couple other topics. The Max Crosby situation. I think it's smelly by the Ravens. This isn't the first time they've had an issue like this. And they weren't big names like Max Crosby, but they've had other players where they're like, we're not doing this deal. And then today they signed Trey Hendrickson. Do you think they got buyer's remorse?
A little bit. I also think clearly they are not fully centered without John Harbaugh. I had somebody tell me close to the Ravens, this doesn't happen without coach, because obviously John Harbaugh's not there anymore. They let him go. He said that this would not happen if John Harbaugh was there. And I take him for that. They seem to be scrambling, obviously. If the medicals weren't great and you had some sort of whiff of that, why were you offering 2 first-rounders? And Max Crosby's no sprig chicken anymore, you know? He's not 25 years old anymore. So I thought it was a risky trade without knowing what they eventually found out. But yeah, I've seen a bunch of the reports. People think it's sort of shady by Baltimore. But the one thing John Harbaugh never was shady. Ever.
Oh, really?
Jim, different story. John.
Okay.
John, different.
Well,
Jim.
This would me being Homer. The Flakegate doesn't start, because the Ravens, they called the Colts and they were like, hey, this football's. And then.
They were deflating footballs, weren't they?
You know what, Sammy? They were.
Okay. That's fine. I wasn't going to bring it up.
Do you know
that?
No. It's fine because Patriots fans, I think, now have, Belichick's not here anymore.
I saw Portnoy turn on Brady the other day. What's going on there?
Dude, I don't like the idea of Tom Brady not doing business with the Patriots because they're the Patriots. The guy's got a statue out there. Oh, he didn't have a dog in the fight in the Super Bowl. Remember that?
No, he doesn't fight dogs. He clones them.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right as well. The Brady stuff, people are backtracking
I know.
on it.
Portnoy went to jail for Brady.
He really did.
And now he's like, tear the statue down.
Hey, quick one for you. Again, you guys can call in and talk to us. 617-779-0985. Sammy has been watching college basketball like crazy. Skaz and I have been making wild bets. I had Santa Clara the whole way.
Oh, that's a bad loss.
Until last night. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you bet them.
No, I had them go all the way. And then last night, Gonzaga ended up winning.
Gonzaga's just a 40-minute team. You got to be better than them the whole way. They can yo-yo you. They can let you hang around. But when it's time to pull that thing back up, you better finish it. And they're the definition of a closer. They finish you late in games.
Oh, yeah?
If you don't have them out, forget it.
Mark Few, huh? Yeah, this guy loves Mark Few.
Well, then they'll play a good team in the tournament and give them, Arkansas or something, and it's over.
Yeah, don't let them play a good team in the tournament. Don't let them get behind the wheel of a car.
Can I also...
Oh!
Can I bring this up, too? Every year for the last 10 years, and I've been covering college basketball even longer than that, every year for the last 10 years, this is Mark Few's best team. Every year.
Yeah, this is the one.
This is the best team.
No. Not this team.
You hear it every year. No. And then they get bounced in the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8.
Yep.
Because you don't play anybody all season. You can't be playing cupcakes for 35 games and then win 6 straight. And the best team they did have was in 21. They lost to Baylor in the title game because they choked.
Did that happen to the Patriots this year?
Did what happen?
That they beat everyone that was on their schedule. And then when they played a better team, they lost.
You can only play who's in front of you. It was an easy schedule. I'm not going to sit here and say it was the easiest schedule of all time because it's not easy to go 13-4 in the NFL. They played, I want to say of the 13 wins, though, 9 of them were against teams that either fired their coach or were playing a backup quarterback. That's very fortunate. It's not lucky. It's not luck to win 13 games. They were lucky, though, that C.J. Stroud had a lobotomy in the playoff game. I mean, that game was
I want to credit the Patriots for, their game plan and their defense and, what they did. He was bad. While we got you here, Sammy, because I want to do some betting stuff with you throughout the show. Sammy's from Chicago, everybody. He's a Bears fan. And the Patriots today signed Kevin Byard. Give us some analysis on Kevin Byard.
Bears are cheap. They didn't want to dig into the kitty for $9 million.
Yeah, they couldn't sign their center or their safety.
Well, the center, I think we'll learn a lot more about that. Drew Dahlman, I think there were some head issues there. I mean, the guy's been hitting the head 60 times a game for how many years now? And some guys just can't keep doing that. I think there will be more on that. But Kevin Byard, if you notice what Kevin Byard said or alluded to, he wants to play with Vrabel. That's what he wants because he spent a lot of time with Rabes in Tennessee. So you're seeing this sort of change back because, I mean, you've been here your whole life. I heard you're from Hyde Park.
That's right, Boston.
When Belichick jumped the shark, that would have been 2020, 2021 when they brought in Cam. Oh, I can fix Cam. 2020. If I can do this, I can fix Cam. Players from 2020 on did not want to come here and play. And nobody was signing up to play for Gerard Mayo. I think for the first time since 2020, they're an attraction again because of the staff, because of the culture, and because of Mike Vrabel. That's a good thing, obviously.
Do you think they made splashes this free agency?
New England or Chicago?
Well, both, actually. Because you think about both teams, right? Both have that quarterback on the rookie deal. Mm-hmm. Both have an offensive coordinator, and the other, obviously, McDaniels is here. But how do they let go of certain guys? Like the Patriots today at least replaced people. I don't know, maybe Chicago still has time to do it, but letting the guy who led the league in interceptions go with a good defense, who's a leader, how are they going to replace him?
They needed to get better defensively, too. Their offense was explosive at times, but their defense was Swiss cheese. I remember watching, I was back home for Christmas. That was the Sunday night Niners-Bears game. Do you remember that game?
Oh, yeah.
It was in the 80s, I think, final score. 45-42 or something like that. And the Bears, first drive of the game, maybe second play of the game, Brock Purdy throws a pick six.
Yep.
And I'm at a Bears bar. And these guys are going nuts with their new jerseys with the tags hanging out the back. We got an elite defense. I look at him. I go, you are out of your mind if you think this is an elite defense. In that game, I want to say the Bears gave up 500 yards and 45 points. The defense was the issue. The offense wasn't the issue. So to let one of your best players go on defense, I never like, especially when you hear it's only $1 million or only a 1 year, $9 million deal. That's not a lot of money in the NFL.
It's not.
So if the deals
makes like $25 million or something.
If the deals were equal, he picked the Patriots over the Bears. That says a lot. Does it not?
I think it does. They also lost DJ Moore, which I know they have Luther Burden, who I like, in Roman Dunes. They actually kind of turned it on towards the end of the year.
He got hurt. He rolled an ankle early December.
Yep.
Could never stay on the field after that in big doses. The issue with Moore is that they were tired of him quitting on routes.
Oh, they got into it that last play. Well, didn't Caleb throw the interception to him on that play?
Yeah, he didn't run the right route there, but there were several times. Now, his targets went down. I don't have it in front of me. I'd like to pull this up so I'm not wrong. His targets went down, I want to say, about 40 or 50 balls this year. Mm-hmm. So he was fed up. I mean, those diva receivers, when they don't get the ball, they just quit. Let's see. 2 years ago, he had 136 targets. and then last year at 85. So he went down 51 targets.
Wow. And now he's going back with Joe Brady.
And Buffalo got rid of Diggs because he was a problem, only to bring in Moore, who has been a problem.
Hot take, Sammy P.
What do you want from me?
His podcast is called Chicken Dinner. Now, I still owe you a Buffs dinner. I probably owe you a couple.
I saw it in the hallway. Don't lie. Don't BS a BSer.
No, but I want to tell you, though, I owe you Buffs. Okay?
Oh, okay.
We'll do that sometime.
Fine.
There's an advertiser to our station. Street Team Joe and I did a live appearance at their new location. One in Billerica. The other's, is it Tingsboro or Tewksbury? I always forget what it is now. And there's one in Foxborough. Anyways, the OG one is in Billerica. Sammy P, I'm telling you, this place has changed my life. It's called Augusta's. They have chicken bites. They have everything. But they have catered your appearance tonight.
Oh, wow.
So during the break, we're going to go outside. We're going to look at what they have.
Okay.
And we are going to eat our faces off to a nice chicken dinner tonight,
wow.
Courtesy of Augusta's.
No bones.
Not that I'm aware of.
That just makes it easier.
It does. And, dude, the sauces, we're going to have a sauce off.
I'll drink some sauce. If you want, I'll drink sauce.
Sammy, we're here all night. Well, you're here whenever you want. You can leave whenever you want.
I know I have to be off the air at 8.
No, you could. Oh, you have to be on by 8.
I don't have to go anywhere.
All right, well, you choose on that one. Oh, and we're going to do in or out, too.
I saw the graphic. Yeah,
all
the
right.
graphic had me 7:20 and then out at 7:50, I think.
Well, no,
but
you're here. You're here.
I'm not moving until at least
stay as long as you want.
8
He's
o'clock.
Sammy Payanovich, everybody. Call in 617-779-0985. We're on YouTube as well. Just go to youtube.com, search 98.5 The Sportsman, and boom, you can see his chicken dinner sweatshirts, which I think you guys might have for sale. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll find out how to go get that. We'll take a quick break. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports. the honors, right? Sammy Payanovich is here, everybody, from Chicken Dinner podcast. Check him out. This is an Augusta. I'll show it to our. This is an Augusta's chicken bite.
Whew.
It's big boy. I have the Gold Fever sauce that I'm dipping right now. Look at this. Look at this.
No bones there. Just meat. Nothing but meat.
It's like nothing but that.
Street Team Joe, by the way, I figured out why he couldn't find me in the parking lot. He couldn't find P3 because he doesn't know what HM stands for. Everybody knows that, right?
There is a lot of sauces out there, though.
HM? That is most obviously honey mustard.
I would agree.
How do you not know? What's HM?
Street Team Joe, as you met, is a character. We found him on the street.
Does he wear shorts when it's like 25 degrees out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think every day I've seen Joe, he's wearing shorts. Joe got tickets to the Jason Tatum return game the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Sat front row. And when Jason Tatum scored his first point on a bucket, a dunk, Joe was upstairs getting a Sprite. So all his friends are in the photo because they're like, yeah. And then he is up there missing the game. So, by the way, how do you feel about Jason Tatum? Do you think his comeback was a work and everything to that degree? Meaning, like, I think he's a top 5-10 player in the league. He's a superstar. There are people who think he's boring, though. There are people who think, it's... Yeah, some people, I guess, don't like his act. I kind of like that he's humble and the best player in the league, or one of the best players in the league, but I don't know. Did you watch any of that documentary? Did you think it was a little overdramatic?
Did not watch the documentary. I'm not into documentaries until we're at least a few years out from said subject,
Yeah.
I didn't watch the Red Sox Netflix documentary either. I don't care what the 2025 clubhouse did. Do not care. Never cared.
Did you watch the Bulls when that came out, the last
Yeah,
dance?
but the Bulls dynasty ended in the 90s, and then the Last Dance came out during COVID. So that was a
inconsistent
little bit
there,
I'm not watching. If the Red Sox did a 2026 inside the clubhouse, I would not watch it. I really respect Tatum. To tear his Achilles and be back inside a year is insane. If you tore your Achilles in 1995, your career might be over. Now, modern medicine...
Dan Marino didn't. He hung around, but he couldn't move.
Modern med, modern training, modern science, modern surgery, that all helps. It certainly helps his case. But he didn't have to come back. In fact, I remember listening to this station when he went down saying, oh, well, he's going to miss the whole year. And not only is he back in the playoffs, he's back a month before. That was wild. I was out that night. I was at your spot, Greatest.
Oh.
Well, the guys all had over 14 and a half, and he finished with 15. Just got there. Just got home on the final bucket. Over 14 and a half points.
Oh, I love a good win. Just like that. But you mentioned the Greatest. We might as well shout out our buddy Pizza Poppy, who had a little Pan Pizza.
Baby Poppy. Aria. Beautiful baby. I really wanted him to be here, but can you imagine if you tell Mrs. Poppy, hey, babe, listen. I know our child is a week old, but I have to go hang out with Joe Murray right now.
And make pizzas.
I don't think that would have flown that well. We want to do this again, though. I mean, you can only have so much. I mean, we might have to space this out maybe in May or June. But he definitely wants to come back and make some pizzas.
He's always welcome. Congratulations, baby Aria. Shout out to him. He was in our YouTube chat as well.
Scal was?
Yeah. It's so funny. Whenever people are like, oh, I like the Greatest, I go, oh, do you know Scal? And they're like, yeah, he's the guy who makes the pizza. And I know he makes a lot of stuff, but I've now met other people as, hey, do you know who Scal is?
I posted that I was doing this show earlier, a picture with you, me, and Poppy. And then Grinelli puts, I love Scal.
Ah, Grinnell, yeah, Mike Grinnell.
And I said, I wish Scal was coming in, but he's on baby duty. Congrats to them. So happy for them.
So you got anything for us for betting? I know you have some old tales. We had Johnny Avello on last night.
What'd he say?
Well, I said 2 nights ago, I said that I liked Santa Clara, and he goes, Joe, it's not a bad bet. And they went out right. I wish I had him on last night so he could have gone over that one. Been an interesting day. I've been betting a little bit of the tournament games today. I got to tell you, man, college basketball, I do think it's been a huge year. Obviously some big ones, right? DeBonce's a great player. Caleb Johnson was one of my favorite players. He's done, though.
I went against him yesterday, DeBonce. He had 40.
Do you know that whenever they're a double-digit favorite, they don't cover? I think it's been some number in a row now.
BYU?
Yeah.
They covered last night.
Oh, they did last night. I was going to say
they
last
were
night.
They were up 3, and then they were up 20.
And then
it happened like
they
that.
Went off second half.
That kid's a monster. I can't imagine him playing 7th, 8th grade in Brockton.
So
I can't imagine.
We had him in studio.
Right, but he was in high school. Can you imagine him in 7th or 8th grade?
No. And I asked him, hey, why Utah? And he had like 8 million reasons to tell me why.
Mm-hmm.
His dad's a very nice guy. He's probably going to have to speak for him, I think. He's very humble. Not humble. Shouldn't use that word. He's very, very confident is the word I should
As
use.
a number 1 pick should be, but you don't want to be Jamarcus Russell. And I'm not saying he's that, but you know how Jamarcus Russell finished out.
Mm-hmm.
The best Jamarcus Russell story is when the Raiders were scouting him. And I think at the time, ironically enough, Lane Kiffin was the head coach of the Raiders. But the old man fell in love with Jamarcus Russell because he watched him throw from his knees 60 yards. And Al Davis said, we're taking Jamarcus Russell. The offensive staff, have you heard this story with the tapes?
No, I love this.
They gave him a DVD with 2 hours of plays on it and asked him, what did you like? What didn't you like? He gets in there and just goes a cappella for 30 minutes, 40 minutes about all these plays he liked and all these plays he didn't like. The tape was blank. So he lied, said he watched, and then continued the lie to break down all the plays on the blank tape that he liked and didn't like.
So whose was better, that or Johnny Manziel just not even acknowledging the playbook?
I don't know.
Kyler Murray.
I think it's worse to lie about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the movie Draft Day when they put the $100 bill in the book.
Yep.
But like never mentioned the $100. So that's how you know that somebody never looked. That's just a movie, though, Sammy. I do want to know who your tournament darlings are, or any bets that you have.
Sure.
And I want some look aheads too. Celtics, maybe Patriots win total next year. We'll do all that. We have a guy named Nuno on the line. What's up, Nuno?
Joe, how we doing tonight?
How you doing? Say hi to Sammy.
Sammy, how's it going?
What's up, G?
So listen, you're talking HM sauce. I thought you went European and you were referring to HP sauce. You had me all confused.
No, it's honey mustard.
I've had the HP. I'm thinking of this, Nuno. When you see all the sauces lined up on the table, say you order a huge Augustus, right? And you get the bites, you get the 80 bites, and they lay all the sauces out. And you see BUFF. You know what that is, right?
Sure.
You see PARM. You know what that is.
Absolutely.
You see HM written in pen on the top of a yellow sauce. You know what it is.
All right, you tell me it's on top of a yellow sauce, I'll give that to you, honey mustard. But if I just see HM sauce, I'm thinking it's a typo, and I'm thinking HP.
It's fair.
All right. Well, that's fine. It was honey mustard.
I thought it was a blasphemous moment that he didn't know what HM was.
Well, listen. Last night, Skaz, you want to tell Sammy P what?
Well, no, I was just going to say that I asked Street Team Joe if he wanted to defend himself, and he just looked at me and said, I can't really. I don't really have a defense.
It was funny. I couldn't believe it.
Tell him about that. What did you say last night, Joe? What was your take before the game last night, and what did we all do?
Are you talking about the Giannis blocks take?
No,
not Giannis.
The Wemby.
Wemby blocks, yeah.
What did you say?
He was going to have 4+ blocks.
Yeah, no. Why? Why did you say that?
He's the greatest rim protector I have ever seen.
Okay.
That's not what he said.
So last night...
Wait, did he just lie again?
He said he was the greatest rim protector in NBA history.
Yes, he did.
That's a little different than the greatest one I've ever seen, because you have to be 24 years old dripping wet.
I'm 29.
29, okay. All right. Well, I added 5. Or subtracted 5.
So last night
I've seen Shaq. The only one I haven't seen is that you said was Elijah Wan.
Shaq wasn't really a rim protector, though. Shaq just clobbered you. Shaq wasn't this great shot blocker.
Dwight Howard
comes to mind.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Mutombo was unbelievable.
So you're taking all those guys over?
That's
Wemby?
not what we said.
I am.
No, okay.
I am. That's what I said.
You just moved the goalpost 8 miles.
What about Eaton?
Mark Eaton.
Mark Eaton?
Legend. Leads career league leader in average 5.5 blocks per game.
Let's see if Joe Murray can name the top 5 block shot guys in NBA history.
Hakeem Olajuwon,
Yep.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Those are 1, 2.
Mark Eaton.
Mark Eaton's 4.
Oh my God. Is Wilt on there?
Wilt is not on there. They may not have tracked blocks when Wilt came into the league. Kareem.
Oh, yeah, Kareem's on there. I knew.
I would have never guessed Tim Duncan.
Wow.
5th.
Well, he played a long time.
So did Shaq. I mean, Shaq had a bunch of blocks.
David
but
Robinson has to be on there, too.
Shaq played how many years? 19 years? You're going to get a lot of blocks. But he's not anywhere near the greatest shot blocker of all time. Robert Parrish, 10th.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Love the Chief. Has a new book out.
I love the way you multitask. You need a napkin?
Bro.
I love that you loaded your plate, got a drink, no napkin.
You know what's going to happen is Fred in the morning is going to just replay this.
Well, not yet. We haven't gotten to that part of the show yet, Joe. That's like 8 o'clock.
We did a live broadcast a couple of weeks ago, and they brought out this prickle pie, and I just started eating it on the radio, and they were like, Joe's just eating on the radio, and it's like, well, what do you want me to do? I multitask. We're having dinner. This is chicken dinner.
I will definitely. I know we have another break coming up, so during the next break,
Ooh, that's a good tease, radio guy.
I'm gonna go grab the hottest sauce they have, and I'll just sip on it.
Yes,
no issue. I did the hot chip at Nesson, the blue chip.
Oh, I heard about this.
It was bad. It was really hot. I played it off. By the time we got off the set, because our show was 5:30 to 6, I ate the chip live at 5:52 or whatever. At 5:55, we're off the air. I had a pint of Ben & Jerry's that I ripped the lid off and just ate with my teeth. That's how hot my mouth was, and my eyes were running. My nose exploded. That thing was painful. So I can handle a Gus's hot, I would imagine.
Yep, I think you will. What I want to do is mix a couple later.
Oh, you're a mix guy?
So we're going to have a sauce-off. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to figure that out.
I love a good mix. Like when you were a kid, you'd go to the store, you get a slushie, you'd mix the red and the blue.
Do you want to know what I'm out on? When I go to Kowloon, shout out Danny Wong, I hate when people take the duck sauce and just put mustard in it. I know that people mix it, but I don't want you to take the entire table duck sauce and put your mustard in.
That's a bad move.
Oh, it happens.
Bad move.
Out.
I've gotten in trouble before for taking the horseradish and putting it in the table shrimp cocktail sauce, which I thought everybody, but if I can handle heat, it doesn't mean that everybody else can.
So I like it like that too.
You should ask though. You should, and I agree. I was wrong at the time, but I just took this huge hunk of horseradish, HR, and just lopped it in there, lopped it in the sauce, and mixed it.
Dude, we need to make like remember in chemistry there was like what was that table called? The periodic table. Thank you. That wasn't great in school. But maybe we could make a periodic table of sauces.
No, we should just abbreviate obvious things and have Joe guess.
So what would ranch be?
Ranch would probably, I would guess, it's sort of like March, where you just write out March.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, January. If you shorthand January, it's JAN. You don't shorthand March.
Thoughts?
You know that big table in science class?
The big table in science class. Yeah, the called. Periodic table. You could also, you know what restaurants do? I mean, the easy answer is R. I mean, if you go to a traditional wing joint, not ring joint, there's R and there's B. And you know what those are.
Okay, so Joe, who's from Augustus, is listening. Thank you, Joe. Shout out. Mary is short for marinara.
Of course. MARI. And it's red. These are clear containers.
He said that there is no way you drink the Nashville Hot.
Please. I will fill a cup of that and I will pound it.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. This is going to be for social. Is Jake still here?
Done.
So Jake's from Billerica, where Augustus is from. He's been going to Augustus his whole life.
Augustus, Jake, and Tom Glavine, the Billerica.
Literally, right?
That's quite a triangle there.
On Super Bowl Sunday, he brought we worked the game because the Patriots were in the Super Bowl.
FMK, Skaz. Those three.
Oh, that's easy.
What are we doing there?
Me and Jake are in it for the long haul, I'll tell you that.
Jake and Skaz do a podcast together. It's called The Green Teamers.
I love that.
It's a station run. Flagship station run podcast about the Celtics.
Beautiful.
And they do it together. But yes, Jake is from Billerica. And that's the home of Augusta's. All right, well, we'll see that. Hey, real quick. Would you bet any other team to come out of the East in the NBA right now?
No.
Like, is there value? Like, the Celtics probably lost their value, right? Like, who? I thought the Cavs could have been it, but now watching them over the weekend, no. Is New York the team?
I love the word value. It is the most misused word in sports betting. People will tell you that there's value on something when there's not. And then people will also, like, I have buddies who bet golf. And in the major tournaments, I'm sorry, I'm not betting a guy at 100-1. I'm just not. When we get to Augusta, when we get to the PGA, whatever, I'm not betting some guy that's not going to win because the pressure is just so heightened. But I got guys every year that'll send me 8 Masters plays, and these guys are 60, 80, 100, 150-1, and they all miss the cut. And he goes, well, there was value. They didn't make the cut. How's there value? How is there possibly value? Oh, because you bet 150 and he closed 130. But he missed the cut. It's a results-driven business. The only team I think can beat the Celtics is New York. But I don't think there's value there. The books have 4 teams right now. They're saying only these 4 can do it. Boston, Cleveland, New York, Detroit. That's what they're telling you. So, no, I'm not going to sit here and say Philly's a sleeper or Miami's a sleeper. It's one of those 4, and realistically, it's one of those 4, and that's Boston. But what you can do, you can take, if you like Boston, you can bet Boston to play OKC. You can bet Boston to play Denver, Boston to play San Antonio, and you can make good money if you get that right.
Is there value in the Celtics at plus 175 to win the conference?
Yes.
Yeah, because they're plus 175.
Yes. I think they should be minus 110. So mathematically, I think they have about a 52% chance is what I'm saying.
That's good odds.
So if you have them at plus money, well, here's the question. Let's say it's Boston and Cleveland, and Boston's got the 1. What's the series price?
Celtics will probably be like 210.
Okay, so now you can bet them at plus 175.
Good point. Value.
Assuming they're at home and they have the 7th game at home. It's all math, man. It's all math.
It's all math. We love math on this show.
No, we don't. We love science.
We love science. We love the periodical table. And we love chicken. Thanks, Augustus. All right, so we got to let Sammy eat. So I'm going to talk. We'll go to break. Hey, guys, call in 617-779-0985. We'll do more bets, more stuff next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Essential.
going to drink it on air, so we'll not doing it now, though.
Okay. Yeah, you want me until... Did I sign an extension until 8:20?
Yeah, until then, yeah.
Okay. I'm having a blast. Skaz is laughing, so I think that means
Sammy,
it's
just
good.
so you know, that door, whatever area that Joe doesn't know where it is, that door is always open for you. So if you say, hey, man, I'm outside, I'm going to send somebody down. It's not going to be me, though, because
you're busy. I wanted to bring this up. I had a mental list of things I wanted to bring up before I left, and I've hit most of them. The last thing, when Street Team Joe finally found me in the parking lot, Skaz says he doesn't think you're in the right place. I said, I parked next to the 98.5 promo truck. I have to be close. I must be in the vicinity. On the way out, I might gank that SUV.
Well, they're selling them from what I gather.
Oh.
I believe they are on the market. I've heard.
I know you guys, sorry, that's a Chicago term. I might steal that SUV on the way out. Gank is a Chicago
No,
word.
I know gank. Yeah, gank.
Some people don't know gank.
Hey, favorite Chicago movie? Mine's probably The Fugitive. I really like Capone. Elliot, what was that movie? Elliot
Untouchables.
Untouchables, fantastic movie. Sean Connery.
Blues Brothers is number one.
Home Alone.
Home Alone is awesome. I'm a Home Alone stan for sure, but Blues Brothers is your easy answer.
Ferris Bueller?
Bueller's a big one too, no doubt.
I love the Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers is classic. It's more relatable for our dads, but like Animal House. I love Animal House, but my dad, who shows no emotion, will watch Animal House and have tears in his eyes because he's laughing so hard. I don't think it's that funny, but the Belushi-Aykroyd combo to our dads is A+.
Trying to think of like other Chicago-related.
Does The Irishman count?
Good one. I like that. I like The Irishman. Some people obviously thought, I didn't like when he was beating the dude up on the curb because he looked really old.
The Chicago movie itself with, I think that's Richard Gere and Zeta Jones and...
That's right.
Who's the other female? Renee Zellweger, I think. Yep. That's about the burlesque act in Chicago at the old, I believe, Chicago Theater.
Are there still elevated trains in Chicago?
Oh, yeah.
So we used to have an L at North Station. Like where the Garden is now?
I've seen the old footage.
From like the Celtics games?
Yeah. It's like the Celtics and the Sixers. 1985.
Or you'd hear, Johnny Most, they're broadcasting before the Bill Lambier. That was a bad Johnny Most impression.
I'm not even going to try one. I can do guys I grew up with, but when he does the Steal by Bird, and the pass to DJ. I guess
that was good. That's good.
And
now there's a Steal by Bird underneath the DJ laser.
That was against Detroit, I think.
That was against Detroit. Isaiah Thomas wasn't paying attention. Bird was. Stole it. Inbounded it. They were down.
Isaiah Thomas, Chicago.
That's right. Zeus. Went to Indiana. Hey, what's going on with the Chicago football field? Where's that going to?
Oh, boy. They will save tens of millions of dollars if they move to Indiana.
Is it worth it?
I wouldn't.
You'll go anyways, right?
Personally, I'm a sit at home and gamble on every game guy.
Yeah, but if you get invited to a Bears game and it's in Indiana, you're going.
I would go. I wouldn't not go. If I got the invitation to go, I wouldn't not go.
I go to WrestleMania every year. Next year, it's in Saudi Arabia.
Are you going?
I'm not going.
Okay.
Now, normally, wherever it is, I'm going. If they're like, hey, it's in Jacksonville this year, I'm there.
That's got to be...
Just not going to make the trip next year.
On room and board and flight, that's got to be $4,000. How much? I
mean, it's in Vegas this year. I'm already paying that.
Scal, I did it again. Skaz can look this up. I keep thinking of Scal because
you got a buddy Scal. I know.
Yeah, I know. Skaz, can we look up the size of a king room in Saudi Arabia?
Hey, the Celtics, I think, do they have a partnership? I think they do. I see it on the court. Didn't they play there this year? I don't know why I'm thinking that.
I'm fascinated by this because I want to start high. I want to say 800 a night. USD. Do you know what USD stands for, Joe?
Joe, do you know what USD stands for? USD? He's confused.
He has no idea.
Yes, he knows. He knows.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
You
got it right.
Took him a little bit.
Oh, he said it.
He was getting a message.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
While we're on Chicago, though, Sammy, you're a gambling man. Are you a card player?
Not anymore. I used to be.
Do you think you're better than Pritzker? What's his name there? You lighting up the blackjack tables out in Vegas? What's going on with that?
The tables in Vegas are a joke. I know that's not what you asked, but like the way that they removed all the, the good pays on the blackjacks, and then also them adding the 000 on roulette destroys the edge in roulette. So the house is just trying to take more and more out of your pocket. I don't know if I can go toe-to-toe with Pritzker. I haven't flipped the card over since I moved to Vegas in 2018 because I worked in a casino. I couldn't – if I was still table gambling, I would be dead by now.
Is that suspect or smelly, Joe? Are you aware of J.B. Pritzker?
He doesn't know about this. Generally, when something doesn't look right, I bring the sniffer out.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one's suspect.
Little suspect.
That one's suspect to me.
1.4 million blackjack wins.
1.4 million. That's suspect.
It's a little much.
Because it probably isn't the first one.
He's a whale, they say in Vegas.
Smelly.
He's a whale, all right.
Hey, give us a bet. Any bet, Boston related.
Roman Anthony, over 20.5 bombs.
You know that no player is projected to hit over 20 home runs this year, right?
Did you see the number they projected him to hit, though? 11.
So you can
that is disrespect.
Can you
you could probably bet 15 plus
okay,
or 20 plus.
say.
Yeah, DraftKings and FanDuel do a really good job naturally.
Hey, you bet a lot. I know you're probably a ticket guy because I always see you with tickets, but who do you think is the best app? And now listen, I used to get paid by DraftKings. I don't anymore.
Well, I can't bet at DraftKings and FanDuel because they don't take any bets. And what I mean by that, you know this, I can't bet $500 on a college basketball total there.
Yeah, they won't allow it.
Well, I've just been limited.
And now it's message. Well, there's big news.
Well, I saw that. Yeah, that's going to take the legal market and throw it right in the trash. Did you see I'm going to answer your question first. Did you see the video that I went to the Encore and couldn't place a bet on a Friday in Boston? I could not place a bet. It took me 32 minutes to bet $1,000. They don't really
have a sports book right now either. They're kind of just
They do,
operating.
But nobody's working.
Yeah, it's too.
I think operationally, DraftKings and FanDuel have the cleanest apps, but what they've catered is clickability. And I would argue of the massive audience you have right now, if they're playing legal, they're playing at either DraftKings or FanDuel.
Correct.
Because that is the sportsbook equivalent of Coke and Pepsi. The reason those apps are the best, they're the cleanest, they're the fastest, and they allow the best functionality for parlays.
Boost, too.
You can, right, that too, but I can go bang, bang, bang and have my bet in. Where at BetMGM, that might take me a week. But BetMGM and Caesars take bigger bets. They're a little bit more friendly with their limits. I can still bet $500 at BetMGM and Caesars. I tried to bet last year. It was something like the Buffalo Sabres will make the playoffs. It was 11-1. I tried to bet $100. And this bet, Joe, is not going to win. I'm just betting a good number. They wound the clock and offered me $9.
Oh, my God.
So what's the point, you coward? So that's why I can't use those two books. Sucks.
It's legal, everybody, but it's also,
now they're coming for you. They're coming for you. The government's coming for you again. Yep, they want to take, what is it, 51% now instead of 11 or whatever?
By the way, I was ridiculed and criticized when I was out on them being transparent. It's like, it's now transparent that they're going to limit you. Like everyone was in favor of it. No, because now it becomes political.
I think Roman Anthony over 20.5 home runs is a great bet. And I am not this diehard Red Sox fan. The way he gets into the ball, he's good for at least 20.
If he's healthy, he will definitely go over 20. I think Ceddanne Raphael is going over 20. That's kind of like that's
a big one. You get a good price on that. But people keep saying, Roman Anthony, he whiffs a lot. Adam Dunn whiffed a lot. He hit 40 a couple times.
Yeah, Roman Anthony's going to lead off, too. He's going to get so many at-bats, chances.
Yep. I think that's a great bet. And here's the other thing. I think by opening day, that is not 20.5. That's 21.5, maybe 22.5. It'll get bet up.
All right. Sammy's giving out Roman over home runs and the Celtics to win the Eastern Conference.
I think it's a good bet. People that want to bet plus 175, it's a good bet. It's probably going to win.
All right. Maybe we'll save one more before
I'll give you one more if you want.
I want to play in or out with you.
Okay.
We have that next. So we'll do that next. This hour of the Sports Hub, which we have like almost 200 people watching on YouTube right now. Thank you. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off an extra draft or oil change at Valvoline and Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. We got in or out coming up next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
What's it gonna be, McFly? Are you in or out?
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
Tennessee.
Nashville.
Psh, Nashville. Memphis.
I'm not eating it, too. It's a liquid.
Well,
I know that we've learned science is not your greatest category. Did you hear that, Skaz? He said I was going to eat hot sauce.
It's been a tough night, you know?
Hey, listen, I eat anything.
Hey, if Fred's going to play anything tomorrow from the show, it's what's that table from science class?
Yes, yes.
That is a banger of a drop.
Maybe I can do a... Oh, by the way, Bill Nye, the science guy, fraud. Not a scientist. Fraud. Talk about science. Fraud. All right, Skaz. What do we got tonight?
All right,
it's in or
gentlemen. Welcome into another edition, a Wednesday night edition of In or Out. Let's start with the NFL. Some news out of the NFL earlier today that they would like to have games on Thanksgiving Eve, starting as early as this upcoming season. Gentlemen, are we in or out on games on Thanksgiving Eve?
Go ahead. You're the guest.
Hate it.
Out.
Hate it. We're all so drunk we can't follow along anyway.
You're going to bet on it, though.
Maybe. It's so unfair to the teams.
It was funny when the U.S. played Olympic hockey at 8 a.m. I was pissed about it. But yet I watch and then bet on Jaguars versus, Jets on Sunday at 9:30 anyways. So here I am complaining. I can bet on it anyway.
It's so unfair, though, because that's right when the season gets really important and you got to play a Sunday and then a Wednesday or a Wednesday then a Sunday because they'll give you a bye before or after. But turning around in 3 days is insane.
I'm out. Joe?
I'm in, actually.
All right, of course
you know why? Because I'm already on my second Thanksgiving meal at that point.
That's right.
I would love to watch something with my sandwich and stuffing and cranberry sauce.
Joe, you got to tell Sammy off the air about your
I was about to say, Thanksgiving's on Thursday. You do it on Wednesday?
Yeah.
I love this guy.
This guy, I'm telling you,
He's the best.
That's why we keep him around.
The smile on his face when he saw me, he opened the door and just had this huge smile on his face. Are you Sam? I'm like, I look around, there's another tumbleweed behind me rolling down the alley.
I was like, this has to be the guy I'm looking for. They sent me, I was like, Skaz, I can't find him anywhere.
All that was missing was the finger guns.
Yeah.
Found you.
Next, all right, what else we got, Skaz?
All right, gentlemen, we'll head over to our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings for this next one. Buffalo Wild Wings is introducing the Espresso Protini. It is a Buffalo Dry Rub Martini jam-packed with 10 grams of protein. You're welcome for the macros, they say, starting in select locations March 13th and March 15th. Gentlemen, are we in or out on the Buffalo Wild Wings Espresso Protini?
Now, would this be a liquid or...
It appears to be an espresso martini with some dry rub around the rim.
Drink this, too. You would not eat this.
I'm out.
I guess you could freeze it and spoon it, turn it into a lemon chill or something. I'm out.
Joe?
I'm out as well.
Right,
even I can't do that. I'd be curious to know how many grams of protein are in it.
10.
Oh, that's not enough. Yeah,
out.
Yeah.
I would much rather have chicken bites from Augusta's, by the way.
They were good, right?
That place.
Considering you have a podcast called Chicken Dinner,
it's perfect. I got to drink this sauce, by the way.
We got 5 more minutes before that.
I'm ready to go.
We'll head to Fenway Park for this next one in honor of the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. The first ever Bravo night is going to take place at Fenway. Fans will be treated to exclusive Bravo Red Sox sequin accented jerseys. Bringing a sparkling fitting of the Housewives to the Red Sox, a live DJ, and access to a private VIP event with the cast.
Oh my God!
Housewives of Rhode Island. Are we in or out on the first Bravo night at Fenway?
In. Lisa Rinna? In.
I do like Lisa Rinna.
In what year do
Lisa
we like
Vanderpump?
Lisa Rinna?
She was just on Traders.
Lisa Rinna was hot 30 years ago.
Doesn't matter.
She fights for
I
her
still
man.
remember her from One Life to Live in 1994.
I think that was Days of Our Lives.
But whatever it was.
I'm out.
I didn't understand anything Skaz just said.
Well, you don't watch Real Housewives.
I don't watch that. I don't know what
Lisa
what's
Vanderpump?
Bravo. I don't know who that is.
You don't even know what Bravo is?
No.
Never mind.
Is that a TV network?
It is?
Yes.
Okay. I've seen some movies, I think, on there.
Yeah. Oh, what about the guy? Who's the host there? Andy Cohen? Do we get him too?
I don't think you're not paying enough to get Andy.
That's right. He'd be expensive. Next.
All right, something not so expensive. The Hartford Yard Goats have unveiled the Anti-Hero, a grilled 2-foot all-beef hot dog Surrounded with 11 powdered donuts, mustard ketchup drizzle, and sweet candied pink and blue sprinkles, all on an artisan Italian loaf bun. Gentlemen, are we in or out on the grilled 2-foot all-beef hot dog surrounded by 11 powdered donuts with a mustard ketchup drizzle and sweet candied pink and blue sprinkles?
No, I'm out. But I need a follow-up here. Are the donuts, do we have...
The hot dog is inside the donuts.
Okay, we have penetration there.
The penetration is there.
So this is like a baseball bat with a literal...
It's got some donuts
on it.
Yes.
With 11 donuts?
11 donuts. It's weighted.
Out.
I would eat this individual. Like, I would, like...
You would slide them off
I
cartoon
would slide
style?
them one off at a time. I'd unpenetrate it.
I don't know about that word.
I think I would be in, but I'd have to be in the privacy of my own home. I could not eat that in public. I could not deal with the shaming. If I was with the girl, she'd probably break up with me on the spot.
I also am careful of what I eat where I am because I never know if I have to use the restroom.
Exactly.
I never want to take a dump at Fenway.
Joe, that's a guaranteed dump after you eat.
Oh, that's definitely.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed.
I'd have to eat that in a suite at the Garden because it's the only. Sorry, it slips out every once in a while.
You might eat that, though, and die in your sleep.
That's true.
You eat
hey,
that
we
whole
have the
thing.
heart attack sub here, don't we, tonight from Augustus?
Yeah, we do have the heart attack sub.
Next.
All right, gentlemen. We will head to the Mariners for this next one. The Mariners are introducing the souvenir ferry boat for this upcoming season.
Yes.
An $8 upgrade to items like nachos, chicken tenders, fish and chips, and fries. They now come on a ferry boat, which comes with 2 sauce holders on the end of the ferry. Gentlemen, are we in or out on the souvenir ferry boat? We've gone from the ice cream helmet to the ferry boat.
Well, no, I used to love. You ever guys? What were you, a Cubs or White Sox growing up?
White Sox.
White Sox.
So do you
come
remember
on.
the slider Sundays? They put them in a little cup.
Oh, yeah.
Would you do this?
I don't know how often I'd bust out my Mariners ferry at home. You imagine,
Put it on the Christmas tree.
Imagine my next cookout, I slide out the ferry.
Yeah, make the
serving tray.
Joe, he makes beans with apples. Fantastic.
And bacon?
Bacon is in there, yeah. The best way to do it, I usually, because I'm doing so many things at the cookouts, I'm cooking so many different things, I just do the bacon bits from Wegmans. But if I had more time and I was only making one dish, it would be 2 cans of 0 sugar baked beans, Bush's. You take a can of apple pie filling, chop up 5 pieces of cooked bacon, and drizzle it with barbecue sauce and cook it for 2 hours.
Dude,
that sounds good.
Joe.
Have you guys ever had succotash? That's a real word, I promise. It's
succotash.
Yes.
It's baked beans, corn, little bacon, and cut up hot dogs. I don't know. That just reminded me of it, but that sounds really good.
Cool,
I'm in on that.
Sounds like he's out on my beans.
No, I'm in. But what if it included hot dogs,
You know what,
too?
Joe? You want to come to the next cookout? I'm inviting Joe to your next cookout.
That's fine. I just know Skaz won't show because he's getting married.
If I get a nice, notification ahead of time, I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll pick you up, guys. Here.
He came the one cookout I was out. I was flipping the pulled pork outside. I come back inside. He's hosting this show in my living room.
I was.
Sounds about right.
Every
yes.
chair was turned. It was like a fireside chat. I'm like, are you hosting a show in my living room right now?
Yes.
Emerson Lawata, me and him in a room together. Watch out. Watch out. We got one more because we have to have him drink the sauce.
All right, we can end with this one tonight. Hidden Valley Ranch is hiring ranch ambassadors to travel Europe and test ranch on the local cuisine. The brand will send 2 duos across multiple European countries with all expenses paid to create content. The job comes with a $32,000 a year salary with all expenses paid for the travel. Are we in or out on the ranch ambassadors?
In. You want to pay me to eat food? I'm in.
I'm in
travel
too.
the world.
I'm in too. That's a salary of $32,000, but the charges on everything else is probably an extra $40 or $50. So it's like $80,000 of value. I'm in.
All right. It's time, everybody, because we have Will Sands of the Revs joining us next. This is again, tell us what it is, Sammy, from
it is the
Augustus.
Nashville hot sauce, and your guy said that I couldn't and wouldn't do it, right?
Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go. Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go. Wow.
Nothing. It's hot. It's not bad though. The hot chip was way worse. Ooh, there was a bite at the end. You know it's hot when you start losing your voice mid-sentence. It's good though.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens with me with weed. I'm like, it's nothing. And all of a sudden later, I have to be carried home.
I have a water, a Diet Coke. I have not touched yet.
It's hot, though?
It's hot.
Like on the hot meter, 1 to 10, where are we at?
8.2.
Ooh!
It's hot.
8.2. Wait.
And I took a cup of it.
What about these chips that you've tried previously?
10.
The chip, those are 10.
Chip is a 10.
Like, what was your reaction when you had the chip?
I was crying off the set.
Like, were you
So
worried
hot.
that, like, you'd have to go to, like...
Some people died.
Yeah, no, I've heard that. You eat the chip and pass away.
There are some places where you have to sign a waiver.
Nesson did not give me a waiver. Maybe they wanted me to kick it. They didn't want to pay me anymore. Eat another one, coward.
Yeah, go ahead. He's Sammy P, everybody. Check him out. Chicken Dinner Podcast. We have too much fun and the time ran out. Anything else you want to say before we let you go?
I love this show.
You're going to Vegas? When are you going? Vegas,
I'm
Chicago?
going to Vegas next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
If you want to do a live hit,
call us.
I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Done. We'll set it all up. I'll have my guy call your guy.
Boom.
There we go. Sam Payanovich, everybody, check out his work, Chicken Dinner. Follow him on Twitter as well. I'll share this video so you can see it. We got to go to break. We got Will Sands of the Revs coming up next on the Sports Hub. grass. It's the old home opener. And joining us right now on 98.5 The Sports Hub is Revolution defender Will Sands. Will, welcome to the show tonight. How you doing, man? How's the transition been for you playing under Coach Marco?
It's good. Thank you for having me. Transition's been really good. It's always a little bit of kind of a learning process when you get a new coach in who wants to establish his own kind of fundamental ideas and a vision for how we want to play. But it's been really fun so far, and he brings a great energy to the club.
Nice. So I've met a lot of the guys, kind of a different roster, right? Young guys, some veterans there, but at the same time, these young guys have experience, right? Brooklyn Reigns has experience. I talked to Griffin Yao today. Like, how is that mixture? How is that all working out? And are you seeing some of these guys at 23 years old, even 20, who've been playing soccer for their whole entire lives? How's that transition been for the team this year?
Yeah, it's good. There's definitely a lot of young new faces, but not a lot of naive players. I think everyone that's come in, even if they're young, they're very experienced at this level. Like even Griffin Yao, who is early 20s, has been playing professionally for, I think, 6 years or 7 years. So, and they've also played together and for Marco's U20 team at some point. So it's great to see kind of the chemistry that they bring and the intensity that they bring.
Yeah, we've had Peyton Miller and Eli Feingold on the show. Eli's funny because he's so stoic, but you watch these guys play. How have these guys been? How's that dynamic been as the defenders there on the team?
It's really good. I think, especially on the back line, we're all very competitive, so you see it come out in training sometimes, and I think everyone's just trying to push each other to be better. And yeah, it's a really good group, and I think we hope that kind of the competition brings out the best in everyone, and hopefully that results in a good product on the field.
Well, tell us your story. Tell us how you came up. I know you have a brother who also plays soccer. He's playing in Germany right now. I know that you're heavily involved in, you're an ambassador for New England Amputee Soccer Team. Just tell us a little bit about how it all started for you, your story, your career, and let our listeners know just a little bit more about your background.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, I grew up right outside of New York City, just about 40 minutes upstate. Played played a little bit of high school soccer, and then went to the NYCFC Academy. I was playing there with my brother. He signed pro coming out of there, I think at 16 or 17. I took a little bit of a different route. I went to college. Played at Georgetown for 2.5 years. I left my junior year to go play in Columbus. Was there for 3 years, and now here, and this is going to be my third year with the Revolution. And I've had a lot of family in the area. I had a lot of connections to the amputee program before I even got to Boston. So that was something that I was really excited to work with, and working with them has been one of my most treasured memories from being here. I love all of them, and I think what they're doing, especially on the amputee team, is really special.
Yeah, that's great, unbelievable stuff. Will, the Bionic Project is something people should definitely learn more about if they're not too familiar with it. But you mentioned Columbus and you mentioned Georgetown there. Two stops that you won at and were very good at. Those teams both winning. Something New England fans have been hoping this team can do for a while and kind of turn a corner. What did you learn from those winning experiences, and hope you can bring that to the Revs?
Yeah, I learned a lot about kind of the culture required to win championships. And I think, especially that year at Georgetown, where we won a national championship, and then Columbus, when we won an MLS Cup, there's a cohesiveness to the team that it's kind of a tangible part of your identity. And it was not only special to play on the field with all of them, but it was kind of a really good group off of it as well. And I think there's an underlying chemistry and a kind of energy that kind of builds and builds throughout the season, and when you kind of realize you have something special. And I think what we're trying to do here, especially with the kind of the young faces and the new regime coming in, is trying to build some of that energy, and hopefully we can produce a championship for the fans, and hopefully this year, if not in the years to come.
All right, we're talking to a guy who's won at every level, Revolution defender Will Sands. Will, I know, just talk about how the season started. I know you've had your struggles, but you guys play this weekend versus FC Cincinnati. Just what do you see ahead in that matchup, and how do you feel about playing on the grass?
Yeah, the grass at Gillette's going to be interesting. I can't really picture grass at Gillette, but it's going to be very interesting, and I think it's going to be a good environment. Hopefully we can give a good show to the fans. Hasn't been the start to the season that we wanted, but I think the chemistry only builds from here, and I think every day we're just trying to put more and more effort into kind of producing a product that the fans can be proud of, and so I think I really hope that we give the fans what they want, and yeah, it's going to be a great game on Sunday.
All right. Well, you said you grew up just outside of New York, so I got to ask you a little. What's better to eat here than New England than New York? What's better in New York than it is here in New England?
It's a great question. I'm going to be kind of tiptoeing on eggshells trying to answer this because I'm going to upset someone.
No, you're not.
I will say I'm currently in Providence right now, and the Italian food scene on Federal Hill is something that I've just come to love.
It is awesome there.
I will say, yeah, New York's got a lot of variety. I will say that, and that's something I do appreciate. But Italian food, especially in Federal Hill, is just amazing. And then I've been to North End a couple times to try some spots, and yeah, the food there is quite good.
Oh, he likes Providence. The Providence Italian food scene. That's going to be controversial. I'm sure there'll be. Now you're going to get people calling the Revs being like, hey, come to my restaurant. Come to my restaurant. Well, Will, best of luck, man. I love everything that you're doing, being an ambassador for the New England amputee soccer team. It means a lot, man. And glad to see you and your brother with great success. And we wish you nothing but the best this season. And good luck this weekend against FC Cincinnati.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
You got it. He's Will Sands, everybody. Send him to your Italian restaurant. He says Providence is the best. Providence is very good, by the way. I like the boombox. You ever stay? Where do I stay over there? I always forget the name of the place that I stay over there.
Silly me, Joe, when you started bringing up where he was from, New York, I thought you were going to ask him, is he a Jets fan, a Giants fan, maybe an NFL free agency question, but no, of course it was.
It went straight to food.
It was the cuisine. Yes,
you believe that, Sammy?
That's on me.
I could have asked him anything, but I asked him about food. Go figure. All right, we'll hit the headline here. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Essential Sports Hub.
right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Whew. How we feeling, everybody? Sammy P, huh? We got to get him on the Boston Airways again. I don't know how we can keep that. I don't know if you got any pullback there, Skaz. You know, talk to the people. You talk to Jim and Rick all the time, right? I think you see him more than I do.
I don't know if I'm in a position of pull, Joe.
Well, listen.
A man can dream.
We got to get Sammy on the air. We gotta keep him in Boston because someone else is going to take him away from us. So what did we miss tonight? Anything happen in the world? You've been
Italy. They're up 6-0 on Mexico.
So can you break this down for me?
I think the USA has advanced because of Italy scoring 6 runs. I could be wrong. I don't think it's officially official, but I think they're in a pretty good spot now.
Out on Mark DeRosa.
Big time out. What a loser that guy is.
He misremembered or misunderstood.
Self-miscommunication. Yeah.
I've done that a lot in my life.
Self-miscommunication?
Yeah, I think Street Team Joe has too. He understands though, right?
Street Team Joe catching a lot of strays.
No. That was a compliment, I think. The chicken was great, huh? Sauces. What was that sandwich that you ate?
The steak and cheese rapini. It's put me in a body bag, Joe. I'm tired.
You look like you've been sweating.
I have been sweating.
You have gone downstairs a couple of times tonight.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
There's been some sweat talk back here.
I've been all over the place.
There's been some serious sweat talk.
We've tried to say bye to Sam. I told Sammy he can hang out all night if he wants. All right. He's back again. What do you got, Sammy?
He's special.
He's a star.
Dude,
he's a star.
I'm telling you. He says, "Hey, can I come in and hang out with you guys?" And we say, "Yeah." And then he got paid last night to be here.
Augusta's brought in milkshakes. And I thought, you know what? I did a good job. Skaz said I was good. I'm going to take a milkshake home. He took the milkshakes and put them all in the freezer, so now they're all frozen.
Oh, Joe!
Well, some went in the fridge, didn't they?
No.
I thought it was 50-50.
This is frozen.
You can partially blame me for that.
I do believe I was instructed to put them in the freezer, to be fair.
It's a milkshake.
Wait, who instructed that?
That may have been me. I thought half went in the fridge, half went in the freezer. Didn't want
Maddie
it to melt.
It's going to be really good in about an hour and a half.
Yeah, when you get home, that thing will be good.
No.
Yeah. Enjoy that milkshake. It
No,
feels
you
like
get
a
want a
rock.
straw? I get a straw.
With a straw, I need a shovel. I'm out.
Are you really going home now? You want to take this with you?
The legend.
Is your mouth still on fire?
Why do you think he was looking for a milkshake?
I'm knee slapping over here.
All right, to be fair, I thought
I can get blamed for the milkshakes.
If they were in the fridge, I was afraid that they weren't going to hold, enough form.
I think they would have melted too much.
I think at 9 o'clock we should put them in the fridge.
Okay. Yeah.
And maybe by 10, you're saying?
So when
for
we
the ride
leave,
home?
we'll be able to.
Me and Joe both can't have milkshakes, so
yeah, I can't.
Whoever shows up tomorrow is going to have quite a few milkshakes.
I should text Zoe now.
Yes.
How many, Joe? You could bring one home for you and your wife.
Well, I could bring. I'm going to drink one in the car. I don't. No, Joe. Let me tell you about that stuff. Sometimes it goes down well. Sometimes it doesn't go out well. What were we doing tonight here on the show? 617-779-0985. I'm Joe Murray here on the Sports Hub. Taking you up until 10 o'clock tonight. Thanks to Augusta's Chicken. Fantastic. The sauces. Whew. I'll share everything out. Hey, do you guys know who Julian Hill is?
He's a tight end?
He's a tight end, yeah. He's 25 years old.
Okay.
He spent the last 3 years with the Dolphins.
Oh, good football team.
And the Patriots are bringing him in.
Former Dolphins have worked out here in the past, Joe.
Name some. Wes
Welker.
That's one.
That's all I got.
Oh, who's that bum they traded for that Matt Patricia wanted? Wide receiver Parker? Devontae Parker?
That sounds right.
Sounds right. He stunk. Dolphins that became Patriots. Well, there's been a lot of Patriots that became Dolphins. Irving Fryer is one of them. Dolphins to become Patriots.
Let's see.
Robert Edwards.
Mike Gesicki.
Oh, yeah, Mike Gesicki. Yeah, he's all right.
Rob Ninkovich.
Right, yeah, Rob Ninkovich. I don't think he remembers that.
Yeah, Junior.
Junior Seau played for the Dolphins before the...
I don't know about that. 03 to 05, Joe is telling me.
Probably don't really remember those years. Sammy P walked out all the way over there. I don't even know what's over there. He's back now again.
Does he see you?
I see him.
Joe asked if he wanted directions out of here, and he said, I'll figure it out.
He's trying to. Louis, show him.
Larry Izzo.
Oh, Larry Izzo. Yeah, he was a good one. That's a good one.
Sammy Morris.
Yeah, actually, Sammy Morris was good with the Dolphins.
Scott Secules.
Oh, yeah, ask Zoe about him.
He sucked, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know much about him, but I know he wasn't good. Yep. Keith Byers, Jacoby Brissett, Brandon Bolden. Not a great list. Heath Evans, mentioned him the other night.
Oh, Heath Evans was good. Who else did they sign today? KJ Britt, Dolphin. He played at Auburn, right? KJ Britt? I think I remember him.
He's probably there with Bo Nix.
Special teamer. Oh, he probably was there with Bo Nix.
Bo Nix was there for 7 years.
He probably was there.
Do you care about the World Baseball Classic, Joe?
It's been
Do you care that it seems like the United States doesn't care?
Well, Tariq Skubal pitched and then left, and then they all partied. And then DeRosa didn't know that he thought they qualified already.
And Bryce Harper was like, yeah, we don't care about this.
And then now he doesn't care. You know when we knew this didn't matter? When Aaron Judge spoke. When Aaron Judge did his, all right, guys, let's go out there. And how do you get someone excited for baseball? Let's hit some bats, boys. Let's get the balls. Like, how, football, I can, hit my head off the wall, But baseball, it's like, all right, guys, bring your bats. What do you do? How do you get someone fired? I played baseball. Our coach used to basically scare the crap out of us is what he did.
Maybe that's the tactic, Joe.
He used to be like, if you strike out, you're running the bases tomorrow. And I'd be like, I'm not striking out today. True story. AJ Betances is going off right now on West Virginia. Sammy and I were supposed to talk about the sleepers.
Tonight's one of those shows where I go home, the fiance asks, what happened to work tonight? And I just kind of shrug and say, you have to listen.
So Jake's gone, and Joe is probably in the bathroom.
Not probably.
How do we do a sauce-off? What do you think we should do?
Joe, this is your baby.
I know.
How am I supposed to tell you how to raise your baby?
This is our meeting now. I was thinking of...
What if you just ranked them?
Well, I was thinking of maybe blindfolding and guessing which one it was.
I don't know if we have the manpower for blind. We need the mediator.
Oh, the mediator's gone.
It's gone.
Maybe we bring Luis for it.
Plenty of chicken for Luis if he wants some.
Shout out to Joe and the guys over at Augustus. You guys went above and beyond tonight. The mozzarella sticks were legit. French fries in.
French fries are very
Where's our
good.
buddy Mark? He loves French fries.
To rank some fries, Diacha.
I haven't seen him around. Maybe they're on school vacation or something. Oh, I wonder what Dawson's up to tonight. Is that the Big East? Is that today?
I saw Josh Barber interviewed the Big East Player of the Year earlier today. I had a one-on-one with him, former intern. I have not seen anything from Dawson yet. I'll be on the lookout. I know they're supposed to be doing a show together, though, I believe.
Okay. Just scrolling Twitter. The U.S. will advance if the game ends by 1 out in the bottom of the... Okay. That's people guessing how they advance. Italy captain Vinny Costantino has 2 home runs.
The Pasquatch.
You know, I was thinking about today. I was working with Lucy Burge on Nesson, and she brought up the espresso in the dugout. How do you feel about that? In or out?
I'm for it. Little juice for the boys, you know.
And you know what I started to sing after she said that?
Joe Espresso.
I feel like we should play that.
It does kind of feel like a Joe Espresso.
Kind of feels like a Joe Espresso.
Weather's starting to turn a little bit.
Oh, I have a report on Julian Hill. Do you want it?
Please, I've been clamoring for it.
New Patriots tight end Julian Hill appeared in 45 games in 3 seasons. He's undersized, but he's explosive and fast. He had 15 catches last season for 140 yards. Joe Math. Is that 10 yards a catch? Can't remember now. Well, we're supposed to muse.
You want a Joe Espresso into musings?
Let's do a little Joe Espresso into musings next here on the Sports Hub. And now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is that sweet? I guess so. So you can't sleep? Baby, I know that's the me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. So you can't sleep? Baby, I know.
in it, the whole thing just moving. Yeah, just little fun games like that.
I'm not proud of those moments by any means, guys.
Joe, what prompted this? What got us to this point? You mentioned numerous things, but I was what got us here? You're ready to muse about something.
What made me bring this up? I told you my head's filled with chicken.
I think Joe's he's filled up to his eyes with chicken right now.
Wait, there was a reason why I brought this up.
I was hoping so. Talked about your not a friend, an acquaintance.
You need jerks, jerks who talk trash. And then you go to the porta potty, and what happens? My buddy leans on the door, and I start shaking it to scare him. And then my buddy kicks the thing, and it slides down the hill.
This started with Sammy P chugging the sauce, I think.
Yeah, I took the shots from some dudes.
Okay, yes.
As a peace offering,
yes.
they bought me shots, but they ended up having Tabasco sauce in it, and it was not a peace offering. And we chased them.
Okay, all right. We got it.
They got off.
Okay.
I'm still looking for them. You can't mess with another person's food, bro.
No, that's no.
Can we talk about that for a minute? There's this show. There's a million of them. I forget which one the name of this one is, but they have cameras inside a restaurant, and the people want to It's not Bar Rescue.
You beat me to it.
Because John Taffer, friend of the show,
who's
actually hit me up recently. He goes to the Cape once a year, and he has that bourbon. I think I have an autographed brown butter bourbon somewhere, along with a Thai Law Corvus vodka somewhere. Where was I going with this? Why does this keep happening to me?
You don't mess with food.
Yeah, you can't mess with people's food, dude. You can't mess with people's food. I don't want anyone messing with. Oh yeah. Anyways, the shows. Somebody they put that Nashville hot sauce on someone's sandwich when they asked not to do the hot sauce, and they were watching behind the scenes.
So is it like a knockoff bar restaurant?
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah. Anyways, I got a Bigfoot story if you want to hear it.
Please, I'm always in on a Bigfoot story.
Joe from Augusta says that Sammy P is crazy for drinking that. He said 8.2, Joe.
8.2.
Do you guys believe in Bigfoot? Because it is Bigfoot season.
What does that mean?
Well, in Ohio right now, there's been numerous reported sightings of hairy beasts. They're said to be 10 feet tall. And they're in this little gloomy corner of the state. Some are even suspecting an entire family of Sasquatches could be migrating through the region.
And we don't have any clear pictures of them? Or?
Well, there's a map. At least 7 Bigfoot sightings have been reported across Northeast Ohio since Friday, according to the Bigfoot Society. They have the most encounters coming between Akron and Youngstown.
When did Ohio? I thought like Washington State was like Bigfoot country. I didn't realize it was the Midwest.
Let me ask you a question. If there's been 7 sightings in 2 days, something's got to be going on, right?
Or
remember all those UFOs in New Jersey?
Yes.
Didn't you see them in like Taunton or something?
Then we found out later it was an exercise, I believe. Much later.
Do you believe that?
Joe, I don't know what to believe. I don't know if I'm believing the 7 Bigfoot sightings. Though.
Why are they getting the calls?
Well, Joe, because now you're talking about the Bigfoot Society, which I would imagine is a tough place to get headlines if you're not actually finding Bigfoot, but 7 reported sightings, that'll get you a couple headlines for a couple days.
Oh, there's a photo of one.
Oh, please.
Want me to throw it in Slack?
I would love you to.
Okay. It looks like a Bigfoot. I've never seen one. But.
If Bigfoot's out there, I would like the Celtics to give him a 10-day. That would be the first thing
they
I
have.
would like.
They have a 10-day roster spot.
That's what I'm saying. It's 10 foot tall. We just saw Wemby the other night. I think the Celtics could use him.
Dogs are shaking in fear because of these photos. I just put them in Slack.
Oh, boy. This is like the old original photo, right?
Well, no. I think someone took it.
This is a new one? According to the minds at the Bigfoot Society, what a scary collection of minds that must be. What more likely, Joe, Bam Adebayo to score 80 points or Bigfoot to be real? If I asked you at the beginning of the week.
Bigfoot.
And here we are.
Where does
these people don't have cell phones that are looking for Bigfoot? They can't snap a quick picture of them?
Better photo skills than that, right? Anyways, I always like to talk Bigfoot with this guy I see at a card show. His name's Artie. Every time we talk about Bigfoots. Or is it Big Feet? Or is it Sasquatches? Anyways, the World Cup games at Gillette Stadium will move on as planned. They just announced the deal on funding today.
Oh, well, that's good.
So,
good to hear.
There's going to be soccer.
Let's hope so.
Football.
I'm very happy to hear that.
So that's just pushed. And then our old friend from the Revs is now joining the team?
Apparently, yes. Former, I believe the first homegrown player in Revs history, 2010, Diego Fagundes, who's only 31 still, which is crazy, is apparently coming back to the Revolution on a one-year deal. So shout out Katie Bennett, because she is a huge Diego Fagundes fan, I believe.
There was video today of the about a Taco Bell Pizza Hut Express combo.
Joe, I'm in on Pizza Hut. I'm out on Taco Bell. I have never had good experiences with Taco Bell. I don't really like anything they have. It gives me the runs. And Pizza Hut is good. It's solid. But I would not take that combination now.
Guys?
I mean, fine, I guess. It wouldn't be my first choice, but it's fine. You know, it's not. I think KFC Taco Bell is probably still the top tier of the combos.
2 tacos with a chicken crisper and a biscuit.
Do you guys like Taco Bell?
I do. If they get my order right.
Yeah. Crunchwrap Supreme.
So you got a special order tonight from Augusta's Gas?
Yeah, I got a sub. So that'll be lunch tomorrow. We'll dive into that.
What was it?
It's a little turkey, a little bacon, a little lettuce, mayo. Just nothing too crazy.
Joe, this is the exact feeling I had last time we were at Augusta's. You remember me working the street team, and I'm like, Joe, I need to step outside.
Oh, dude, I'm cooked.
And take a minute. Yeah, I was like, I need to step out.
Like, I'm like, it's taking over my body right now.
Yeah.
I'm speaking like a chicken.
Speaking like a chicken.
All right. Well, any birthdays tonight? I didn't look. Oh, you know what I did want to mention?
Please.
The death of Biggie Smalls happened 29 years ago yesterday. And I'll never forget, I was playing basketball in front of my house, and I heard that Biggie was dead, and I was really upset. And then I got the Life After Death album for Easter.
What an Easter gift.
Remember Diddy did that whole song? Every step I did. Oh, wait, have you seen the Diddy doc?
Can't be talking about that.
You're right, we can't be.
Anthony Davis, 33 years old today, Joe.
Jeez, I remember when he was 18.
Let's see who else.
Do you think they can still acquire him?
No, I'm out.
Tatum for Davis.
No, thank you.
Is that the worst sports trade in history, do you guys think, that you've seen?
No, the SGA trade's worse.
Oh,
People
yeah,
just
the
don't
SGA
talk about it.
Trade is worse.
It's terrible. Yeah. The Luka trade's bad, though.
Luka trade is bad.
It ruined their franchise.
The SGA trade, I think, is worse. SGA is better than Luka.
Yeah.
So yes, I would say that trade is worse.
I have a card from Jason Tatum, and the only comp out there is Luka Doncic. And I have to tell people hey, this card's worth more because it's Doncic. Doncic sold for $550. Tatum should go for $700.
Do you think Cooper Flagg ultimately will be a better player than Luka? Do you think this was going to work out for the Mavs in the end, even though it wasn't intended? But because Luka left and they slid a little bit, they got the number 1 pick.
Do you think Cooper Flagg can stay healthy? I'm not saying he's been hurt. Do you think he could last 10 years?
I think so. Modern medicine, he's been doing this for so long already. I'd be more worried about someone like Wemby or Chet that's not as, built up as Cooper Flagg is. He's got more of a frame than those two guys.
Cooper Flagg should be in the dunk contest. I would love to see that.
It is Johnny Knoxville's birthday today. Born on this day in 1971.
He's old.
Do you know Johnny Knoxville's real name?
No.
It is Philip Clapp. I think he went good choice with the Johnny Knoxville there.
There's a new Jackass coming out.
Yes, apparently so.
Supposedly it's the final one.
You would almost hope so. It's like watching Tyson and Pacquiao get back in the ring. I don't need to see Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O take any more hits. They've taken more than enough for my entertainment.
I think Steve-O's had enough.
Yes. Yeah. Dave England, I hated when he used to cry, but, don't need to see him take any more hits.
So I had to retweet this last night, but everybody was talking about Bam Adebayo and congratulations, Bam. And somebody tweeted out, I'm not an NBA fan, but shout out to Bam Margera. Did you ever watch Jackass, Joe?
I've seen all of them.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to know.
It's time for them to wrap it up, though. Yeah. I thought the last one was I was like, all right, end it here, please.
Is there anything else like that needs to go? Do you think Fast and the Furious needs to wrap it up?
What's John Wallach going to do with his free time if they wrap up the Fast and Furious franchise, whatever the hell it is?
Do we ever have an update on who the girls are from Baywatch yet?
Joe, I've been the alert set on my phone, notifications ready to go. I've not seen anything.
So they've announced 2 People Street Team, Joe, to be on the new Baywatch, but yet none of them have been the girls.
Who are the guys?
One of them's the old guy that was on the show in the past.
Hold on.
I can't even remember.
We have some casting, Joe.
Oh!
We have some casting. Stephen Amell, who we know.
Stephen Amell, wrestler.
Brooks Nader is going to be a Celine, a sharp-tongued
She's
lifeguard
the golfer,
captain.
right? No.
I don't know who Brooks
Nader? I feel
Brooks
like I know who
Nader
she is.
She
Right?
is an American model, actress, and entrepreneur known for being in Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue in 2019. So not an illustrious career.
Well,
but
let's get a close up. Oh wow, she's wow.
Joe.
She's gonna fit right in.
Hassie Harrison is an Olympian turned lifeguard.
Hassie. How do I spell Hassie? Like Lassie?
Yes, I think.
Hassie Harrison. Okay, great. Okay, Google search.
Jessica Belkin will be Hobie's long lost daughter, eager to join the team.
Oh, she's from Yellowstone. She's the one that likes to ride the the buckle. You know.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe.
She's
not a Yellowstone guy.
This is the girl from Yellowstone.
Should I watch Yellowstone?
I liked it.
You're a no, Skaz?
You do what you want, but it's...
No, I liked it. Rip was one of my favorite characters.
I've watched Landman. I think that's the same director.
Yeah, I'm out on Taylor Sheridan.
And on Hassie. Anybody else that named?
Shay Mitchell is going to
How do
play...
I spell Shay?
Shay. She's going to play Trina, a former lawyer turned dedicated lifeguard.
Okay, yes, I am familiar with her work. I follow her on Instagram.
She was in Pretty Little Liars, apparently.
That's what it was. That was with Carrie Bradshaw. Oh yeah. She's attractive.
But what was your original question, Joe? It was like what franchises need to go?
Yeah.
I'm okay with Baywatch staying. Jurassic Park needs to go. I watched the most recent one the other day.
Oof.
Once Chris Pratt left, why are we continuing a new?
How about once they brought Chris Pratt in?
Yeah, it was already rough. They brought them in, and then 4 movies later, they're like, "All right, let's keep it going with Scarlett Johansson, who I love."
Jeff Goldblum in it, The Fly.
No,
I don't know if he's
Jonathan
in the new ones.
Bailey and
I like Jonathan Bailey.
Rupert.
Mahershala Ali's in one of them too, isn't he? In the new one,
I think so.
I think he's in the one with ScarJo. Things that we've had enough of, though, Joe. Oh, that is a great question. I'm trying to look like, I don't know, like, do we need another Shrek and Toy Story? Like,
I know.
I feel like Toy Story 3, like, we did it.
Dude,
like, it was over.
The Toy Story guy, what's his name? The lead guy?
Tim Allen?
The guy
Tom Hanks?
the guy who puts his name on his shoe, Andy.
Andy, yeah.
He's got a bald spot now.
Woody has a bald spot.
Woody.
Andy's the actual man.
Yeah,
now,
Woody.
I guess.
Woody. Can you believe they've inserted a bald spot on Woody? What about The Simpsons?
The Simpsons, I'm okay with because it just feels like it should exist almost forever.
Jersey Shore keeps going.
Now they're off MTV though.
They are. What are they on now? Like Paramount?
Well, this is it. I think for
like
MTV.
Grey's Anatomy, that's still going on. We're still doing that. How many medical dramas do we need? I'm sure that's going to upset some people.
Yeah,
but
I don't need anymore.
I can't watch medical dramas. I'm squeamish when it comes to that. stuff.
There's Blue Bloods and NCIS and JLE.
Law and Order. How many Law and Orders are there? The Kardashians.
I'm okay with them.
They make money. What about American Idol?
Out on American Idol, but Survivor needs to stay. Elite television Survivor. Survivor 50.
Joe, do you like The Voice?
I used to really watch those shows when it was like our buddy Ruben Studdard.
Oh, yes.
I liked him.
He was at the end of the Scooby-Doo movie as well.
I remember when Daughtry was on the show, and I went, this guy's going to be a star. And he is.
Yeah, he won one year, right?
Seen his tattoos?
He didn't win.
You seen Daughtry's tattoos?
No.
He's got some interesting tattoos. I'll say that.
When I saw him, I go, he's going to be a star. Kelly Pickler, too. You guys know any of these people?
Oh, I remember Kelly Pickler. Taylor Hicks, the silver-haired guy.
That guy sucked.
What? Didn't he win?
He won, and he was terrible.
Wasn't he like 28 and all great-haired?
He was horrible.
I see. I was very young, but yeah, I do remember that.
I actually hated it against him. That's when I knew America hated him because they voted for him.
You think that it was like a pity win?
Yep. I'm being serious when I say this. I'm not even joking. I actually thought William Hung was better than him.
Boo.
That guy sucks.
Why does everyone
Possibility.
Why does everyone say I'm a big William Hung fan? What's that about?
All right, well, let's recap everything that happened in the world of sports. Coming up next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. The flagship station of the Patriots, Bruins, the Celtics. WBCFM and HD Boston 98.5 The Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station celebrating 65 years of broadcasting. Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Kevin Byard, 1 year, $9 million, led the league in interceptions, joining the Patriots this year. Jaylen Hawkins, though, going to the Ravens. Clavian Chason to Washington. And the Celtics in Oklahoma City play tomorrow night. Jason Tatum listed as questionable. Headlines, they are brought to you by our good friends, because they are our good friends. Over at Valvoline, it's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off an extra after oil change. At Valvoline, it's an oil change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray.
Boston Talk Sports.
Trade Drake May. We all know what, but we won't say what. Yeah, worst take on these airwaves in the last 24 hours.
We may not take a call today.
The Sports Hub.
Hey.
Hey, I wanted to talk about Charlie McAvoy and his goals per teeth ratio, and I think it's even this year.
I don't know how many goals he has.
I think he has like 6 or 7, and I think that's about the same with his teeth in his mouth.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, the last 3 games he got his teeth kind of worked on, and I'm wondering if anybody's enough of a friend on the Bruins team to go, hey, dude, you might want to put a bubble on, like full-time.
Maybe, dude.
I mean, is that legal in the NHL to have a bubble, like to play full-time with a bubble?
What's illegal in the NHL?
What's illegal?
Yeah, like what can't you do?
A lot you can't do. Can't two-hand a guy in the side of the legs, baseball swing style.
Yep, you can't do that.
Can't do that.
Yep.
So you can wear a bubble. So I'm just wondering why he hasn't worn a bubble ever since. I mean, it's been like 7 face surgeries he's probably had to have by now.
I'm sorry.
At least wear a bubble when you're practicing, you know? If we've seen it 7 times this year, there has to be at least one time where it's happened in practice. So put a bubble on at least during practice.
Are you a dentist, Matt?
I'm not a dentist, but I think that he needs to be doing dental insurance commercials.
Oh, yeah, that's common.
That might stick, you know?
Yeah, Derek White doesn't.
Yeah, well, I think somebody needs to be a friend to Charlie McAvoy and just say, dude, wear a bubble from now on, and I think everything will take care of itself.
You're really worried about him, huh?
I mean, I've never seen somebody get so many pucks to the face or sticks to the face or whatever it was. The last 3 games, I think he's gotten a puck, 2 pucks and a stick, I want to say, to his mouth. I mean, I played hockey, and I've gotten a few pucks to the face.
Where do you play?
And it's not... I played for Wellesley High played about 25 years altogether.
You've played at high school level for 25 years?
No. I played for 25 years, and I played for Wellesley High. Won the state championship, actually.
Yeah.
That's right.
Did you guys beat Needham?
That was always the big games, the Wellesley Needham games. But we had that was actually one of the biggest games. I think that we beat them my senior year.
Oh yeah.
When we went to the state champion. We did go to the Super 8. We played Severian.
Yeah, Severian.
And I dislocated my shoulder in that game.
Did you wear a bubble on your shoulder after?
I was wearing a bubble the whole time.
So you still play hockey?
I shoot pucks here and there, but not on. I been to Warriors a few times in a Stinky Sox league.
Yeah, you think you'll see Charlie there and you can talk to him?
I definitely talked to him about his teeth. That's for sure. If I saw him there, probably be more excited to see Pasternak, to be honest.
Yeah, he's pretty good, too.
Yeah, he's got no teeth missing. Or just a few, just a chip.
How did you feel about the handshakes last night after the game?
Handshakes? What were going on with the handshakes last night?
Oh, you're not paying attention, dude.
I mean, I'm paying attention to the games, for sure.
That was the game.
That was the whole game was the handshakes.
Thanks, Matt.
Why, Joe? Why?
Because he played hockey.
He certainly did for 25 years.
I should have asked if he was a defenseman or a winger.
You should have asked him about the Acha.
Oh, yeah. He really cares about his teeth.
Does he? He was trying to get a joke off and then just really had to dig his heels in.
Well, won a state championship. Went to the Super 8.
What year do you think that was, Joe?
Let's say 2014. Well, he's been playing for 25
That's
years.
why I ask, you know. He didn't sound like an older guy.
Well, so he would have been playing like mites, right?
You'd have for 25 years.
When do you start playing hockey? 8?
No idea, Joe. You're born into it.
So, like, let's call it 28. You played for 20 years. So 29, 30.
Yeah, he's like 35, 40.
Okay, 35. So 8. Joe, you doing math over there? So you counting on your hands.
He's having a tough time back here.
All right. I loved hockey myself. I never wore a bubble. I never played. I played goalie, and I would wear.
Did you ever have the visor in football?
I had a yeah. It's not great to wear a visor. You know why? Because when you sweat, sometimes it makes streaks.
We know all about streaks on the night show.
You don't want streaking, man. It's the last thing we need tonight is streaking. All right, we're streaking a break here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way.
Shout out to our friends on YouTube tonight. All right, this was the rundown. This is what we were supposed to do tonight. It was a bad night for the NBA. Charlie McAvoy's goal. Should we play it, Skaz, just to entertain our buddy with the bubble teeth? I also have some information regarding his accuracy regarding when he played. Somebody has checked in. This is according to AI, of course. Based on the available MIA records and media reports, Wellesley High School has not officially appeared in the boys ice hockey Super 8 since its inception in 1991. We have
Hold on.
We have fact checkers, bro.
So now we have, is this caller on caller crime or listener on caller crime here? They're saying the caller was lying. Is that what I'm interpreting here?
Did he play before 1991?
And he did say he'd been playing for 25 years, Joe.
Hockey. While Wellesley has historically been competitive, the school has not cracked the final top 8 teams in the tournament history.
I don't know who to believe, Joe. He sounded like he knew what he was talking about.
A lot of people do when they call.
A lot of bubble talk. But now the internet's telling me not so fast.
Are you concerned about Charlie McAvoy's teeth or mouth or face?
I worry about Charlie McAvoy not like... I think he should put the bubble on. I'll say that. I worry his mental health. I was, a little... I hope he's all right. He seemed very down. I know they just won the gold medal. He's been playing well. His team's in the playoff push, all that. But did you hear the quote of him after the game? I could play it for you.
Well, listen, you know what? I'd rather take it... I'd rather hear from someone who's factual than somebody who's not.
Let's see.
It was a good game winner.
It was a good game winner.
I'm still reading about the Bigfoot sightings. Charlie McAvoy won it last night for the Bees. Dude, do you know that if the Bees finish 500 the rest of the year, they have 99 points?
I wish the hits would stop coming, honestly. It's tiring. My mouth honestly can feel worse, but I'll get some work. We got a really good dentist here who's great.
That's right. Gotta have a good dentist. If I played hockey, I'd have my own personal dental guy.
I mean, the hope is the team has one.
Do you know what I would do? I'd also have my own haircut person, beard trimmer.
I feel like the team, just have a guy show up.
No, I know, but can I have my
once
own
a week?
Kind of like Snoop Dogg.
As a personal joint roller.
Yeah, $65,000 a year. Fantastic.
That would be. Oh.
I'd be rolling.
What
Like
a raise that would be. Talk about that.
Yeah.
How's that frozen shake?
I gotta tell you, it's giving me a buzz.
It's gonna get you to 10 o'clock.
Joe, I think we should take him out of the freezer. What do you think? He's like, I can't move, dude.
I think he's like overheating. Maybe he needs a little ice cream. It's like,
right.
like an engine. You gotta cool it off a little bit.
I made the joke off the air. I'm gonna sort of say it on the air. Listen, one of the best things about Thanksgiving, or the day before Thanksgiving, is the nap, right? It's the old nap. I'm telling you, the chicken was outstanding, and maybe I eat too much. That's probably where we're at right now. Is I ate French fries, chicken, mozzarella sticks.
Did I see a cookie at one point?
Sauces, cookies. Like, I'm now drinking a chocolate shake. Like, no wonder why I'm combusting. I'm literally combusting at the moment. By the way, did you see the way I drank it? Right through the straw hole. Let's go to the headlines.
Essential Sports Hub headline presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
All right. Kevin Byard, guys, led the league in interceptions, signing with the Patriots. He's a safety. KJ Britt also. Anthony Jennings, though, he's gone. Jalen Hawkins gone. Chason gone.
like a stack from Moe's before?
Moe's, yeah.
That's what the vibe was. It was like a steak and cheese and like a grilled.
Because you like steak and cheese.
Love steak and cheese.
Top 5.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite food.
How is a panini steak and cheese? Where's that rank?
It was really good. I don't put it above, your normal.
Was it because it was a panini?
No, I don't think so. The Gold Fever sauce was in there, which I like.
Oh.
It's just it's a lot to handle. There's just like a lot going on.
I think that's what's going on with me is it was heavy.
Yeah.
Like I walked to the car. I might need help.
It is cool though that they brought in all that stuff for free.
Thank you. Well, they're partners of ours.
Yeah, I know.
So they.
Yeah, you and I went out there.
We do events.
We did an event there.
So they do. We do. We're gonna have another event. They'll probably send us again.
Is this what the midday show had? Like, do they just have free food every single day?
Well, it's not free food, Joe.
Well, yeah, I know what you mean.
It's partnership.
Partnership food.
Yes, Joe. Welcome to the business.
I could get used to this.
This is what you do. So you make like a sales contract, and you say, let's just hypothetically say it's $5,000. You can do $2,500 in cash and $2,500 in drops and food and gift cards, and you give them to clients and giveaways and stuff like that. That's the business. Get it?
Never really was a business guy, Joe.
Well,
I get it though.
Anyways, Christian Gonzalez has replied to Jordan Addison.
I like that. Show some fire, Christian. Usually a reserved guy.
Well, yesterday, Jordan Addison, when they mentioned the Patriots, he said, they ass. Which means they're not good. The Patriots, he meant.
And I think he had a shot at Gonzalez, too.
Correct.
Saying he was sitting on the sidelines while, they were doing their practice, and Addison was going off.
Yes. Well, tonight it was nobody shadows number 2 wide receivers. Christian Gonzalez. Ask him, huh? So Gonzalez roasts Jordan Addison in response to saying he can't guard him. But nobody guards number 2 receivers. What's up with everyone calling everybody ass? The only one I feel like that could do that was Shaq. When he rapped about Kobe.
Everyone, I don't know if it's like a TikTok thing, but all I hear is "lil bro ass." That's
what?
Little bro at that's just like being. It's like when you're going up against
sucks,
someone.
Dude.
Yeah, he sucks. I'm demeaning you because I'm calling you my little brother.
Lil bro ass.
And then I'm also saying your ass. So lil bro ass.
Lil bro ass.
Yeah.
I get it now.
So that's like
thing?
that's like one of the top comebacks right now. I like it though.
I like TikTok.
I'll text it in my group chat.
Do you like TikTok?
Oh, I love TikTok. I'm on there.
I am too.
Yeah, I know. I see your videos.
We send each other food.
Yeah, all we do is.
That's funny.
Yeah, we send each other food and sports and occasionally girls.
No, not me. That's you. That's all you, bro. By the way, how was the game? Everything worked out after the game?
Everything worked out after the game
the other day.
Yeah, we went to Katie's restaurant, Provisions. It was Joe. I'm telling you, the food was in the 8s.
8s, huh?
So Katie and I were arguing. Do you think a meal from high 20s and high $20 is that considered expensive these days?
I would say these days generally an entree meal, like if it's like a
they were like $28, $29
non-steak.
Yeah.
Like a bolognese meal?
Yeah,
it's probably like 25 up.
Okay. All right. So maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
I thought it was
But
expensive.
it's inflation.
Yeah.
Plus, it's hard to get things nowadays.
Yeah, maybe I'm not going on that many dates, so
yeah,
I wouldn't, I wouldn't know the Boston scene.
Well, that's another thing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is expensive. I'm used to Chipotle.
Well, Chipotle's $12.
No, it is, right? but the entrees here, almost $30.
Dude, tell me if I'm wrong, but I drove by a McDonald's today that said you can get two 10 pieces for $6. Is that true?
I don't know. I'm not a McDonald's guy.
Not even a 10-piece?
No. If I was to go fast food, it'd be Burger King. 10 times out of 10. But it's usually always Chipotle, so I don't even make it that far.
Okay. People want to get that Wellesley guy back on the line. Did he lie to us? Hey, what's going on with the baseball? Did we find out? I keep hitting refresh, but this thing's not working.
The Azzurri are up 9-1. The Italians up 9-1 right now. So I think the USA is safe. I think they will advance.
Hey, Skaz, you know what I know you would appreciate? So, Earl, the guy Earl that was with BC, the head coach for basketball, got fired. Oh, you know who else got fired tonight? Bobby Hurley. Did we reaper him?
Maybe his brother will hire him.
Oh no! But remember the other night we were talking about Bobby Hurley.
He stinks.
They got
stunk.
smoked.
Yeah.
Today they did win round one. I give them credit. And Greeny, I'm sure, will be upset about that.
Joe, I asked Skaz a question in the back, and I'm curious to hear your answer. Right now, if I gave you the Celtics or the field to come out of the Eastern Conference, which one would you take?
I'd take the Celtics at plus 175.
I think Skaz went the field.
No, he went Celtics, right?
No, Celtics or the field to come out of the East.
I would take the Celtics. I mean, the better odds are the field. Mm-hmm. Didn't we talk about that tonight with Sammy? Sammy thinks New York's the other team.
I would probably agree with Detroit. Still scares
Still
me.
think Detroit's real.
I just don't know if they can score in the playoffs.
But when we played Cleveland the other night, correct me if I'm wrong, the Celtics, they didn't have Jared Allen. I think Jared Allen's a beast. I think that game is different with Jared Allen.
Absolutely.
I think that's not an easy series for the Celtics right now. But the green teamer and me still would go the Celtics.
That's very big of you, Joe.
I don't know about the finals, though. I don't think I would like us versus the Spurs or OKC. And Shea is locked up MVP. He's minus 1,500 right now, Joe. So assuming he doesn't miss, I think, 3 more games, he's got it all locked up.
All right. Maybe you asked the question already. We haven't played Suspect or Smelly tonight. We need like a.
I like this game.
What do you think for music we could use for this?
A little Pink Panther, dun dun dun, like we're investigating.
That's not bad.
Dun-dun.
That's fine.
Dun-dun,
Put it on the wall.
Dun-dun. Sherlock Holmes. Is there any good like Scooby Doo theme songs? Anything
What
like
about
that?
Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? No, we can't do that. The Pink Panther's not bad.
I like it. I think if we rolled it right now, I think it would be pretty good.
Is it smelly?
Like we're investigating. We're investigators.
The Ravens backed out on the max. We said tonight. Wouldn't it happen at Harbaugh? That's it for us, guys, tonight. Oh, Scott, Joe, why don't you... thanks, guys.